The Forge.
Yes, Shard Hunters, session 116. This is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition homebrew campaign with some homebrew rules. 'Cause our GM said so, and he loves it that way. Also, we also love him. Alright, and we'll just kick it
Is that
over
what
to
you're
him.
going with the intro?
Sounds like
Alright, we'll kick it over, we'll start it over. Eve, go
I'm
ahead and
sorry.
do it for me, would you?
I just didn't know. Were you trying out a new inflection with your voice, or? Okay. Sorry. We can edit this out in post, right? We do that, right?
There's a post?
Totally.
only ever so often, and it's.
We do it, I think,
times.
right now we're at about one.
I've done 2 episodes for sure.
Done one,
that I've
so
edited.
maybe one every 40 episodes. We might actually edit something.
Mainly when there's a lot of dead time.
Yes.
All right.
Alright, so previously our heroes started their world tour of gathering allies so that they can be prepared for going up against one of the most powerful dragons in the world. When they left off, they were at the Island Nation in the Family Archives Library for the demon hunters and witch hunters and all the other. They were hunters, basically. And the Order of Keys has been helping to restore the library, and Silver is there because y'all found that cavern and he was looking into the origin of his artifact. Trying to help y'all find a way to recover the memories of those affected by it. Because it's not supposed to break the memories, it's supposed to copy them.
Right. Some other very important things. Hatala and Winky are working on Extend-A-Legs. Remember?
Yes.
And we had a water hold your breath contest, and Eve won. Surprisingly.
Surprise.
I think we figured out that I was the worst.
Well, technically, I won because she was breathing underwater, so
This
she was
isn't
breathing.
about technicalities. This is about she won. I'm sorry, buddy.
We didn't do the rules up front. I didn't hear that stated.
Alright. Y'all are still at the library, and they have been working steadily. One of the Order of the Keys scribes comes up to you guys. Mr. Core,
Yes, sir.
you've been asking for books, and you'd been mentioning books on werewolves and things like that. I know you had mentioned the Titans and things like that, but this library doesn't seem to detail any information on major threat level creatures. It's usually just the rank and file monstrosities that we find in the world. But a lot of the books in the library are involving werewolves, mostly where to hit them, how to kill them, and the standard ilk of its kind. But we've actually found a couple that seem to be different and might be what you're looking for.
Thank you. Am I able to check them out and take them with me?
They're your books.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Y'all own the library effectively because you killed the last descendant.
I forgot. This is the yeah.
That's how that works. I go to the library.
Well, remember, this was lost and nobody had found it, so also found it.
Forgot this wasn't the in the city library that we normally go to. This is the outside. We found this hole in the ground, and it happened to be. Okay.
It was under a burnt down mansion.
How many books were there? Or does it matter? Do you just want to say this is a conglomeration?
It's 3 books together. One of them appears to be a journal from one of the hunters who was apparently the largest werewolf hunter in the family's history. And then one book is on anatomy of werewolves, types of werewolves, the kind of curses, and how they work. And then the other one appears to be an account from a witch dealing with werewolves that were not your ordinary kind of werewolves.
Okay.
Do hold on one second. I gotta look up a name.
Pemberton.
Feel like you need to meet this witch.
Bobby.
Bobby the Witch.
Her name was Illinois.
Her name was Sandwich.
Sandwich. Sam.
That's when you end up becoming Anakin, though. When sand gets in your sandwich. That's
You
where-
calling his mom a witch?
His mom's name was me or something.
But he had plenty of sand growing up in his sandwich.
That's why he hated it.
Is that why he turned?
I think
Is
so.
this the...
It's canon. It's in there. It's in the movies.
It's canon now.
No, it is. It's in the movies. He hates sand. I had the second place that it's bad, but it probably didn't ever bother him was when you get sand in a book. That's terrible. Kylie probably knows about that.
As you're looking for that, Charles,
Yes.
I'd like to get a car and Eve, and like, God, do you mind helping me with these? A car, would you mind reading through the witches' dealings to see if there's any occult you can find? And Eve, can you look through the anatomy one? As just over time as we go, but you guys.
Yeah, I'm not quite as fast a reader as you. It might take me a while.
Unless there's some other books you'd like to read, I have a pretty good library.
Pretty sure that Anatomy of Werewolves one will let Eve know how to kill you properly.
Or cure.
That's fine. She can kill me. If I had to
could've
pick
killed all
anyone,
y'all a long time ago.
yeah, if I could pick anyone. So Hatala, you're the one that
I'm
has
sure about
the weapons to do it.
Could I take a look at that book too? Maybe just a little bit.
Which one? The anatomy one? Oh, actually,
Yeah, maybe.
I think that
actually,
I can't right now. I can't tell if he's wanting to kill you too, or if he's actually interested because of his oddities. I would think.
I wonder if
more.
if the
I mean,
witches
have I tried to
account.
kill any of you actively?
Would you want to see the witches one or the anatomy one? The witches
I don't
one
know,
had the more
your
weird,
fireballs get
strange.
It said non-ordinary on it. This is a pretty big word to put on a title of a book, but you know, whatever.
Hey, buddy, and I'm kind of taking it deep to the side. Like, I know you were chatting good and good with the car there for a little bit, so I mean, it could be a chance to kind of sit together and read together. You know, it's long
I mean-
nights.
I could go on a picnic. You could then try to seduce him.
I know I have hairy feet too, Hatala, but I think he likes yours.
Well, that's specifically what he said, but it was just like hairy feet. So you
I don't really even
knows.
have feet.
You do? How do you wear boots? Do they turn? Do you have paws?
A what? I mean, I don't really look. I don't really wear boots or shoes.
I thought he
anyway.
just stuffed
Druid.
cheese in his boots until they don't slip off.
I thought you wore boots. Don't you have like magic boots like all these other folks do?
Probably.
Probably
He's
not.
Like I've been wearing them on my head.
Even real dogs can have boots on their feet.
Yes, I agree with you. I'm sitting here thinking about it now. I'm like, yes, I have boots equipped, but I think that canonically I don't wear shoes. So,
He
oops.
cut the soul out of all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just covers.
Just got the top of the shoe.
He just finally realized there was a nice big story hole in this character. I wanted the effect of the boots. I just didn't
The
want
real
boots.
reason we came here tonight.
I've actually just had boots tied to the back of my pants.
This
the
has
entire
been an
time,
intervention for him. You realize that the magic doesn't work if you don't wear them.
Now, talking
I'm
about
wearing them.
feet, though, Atala, how tall are you planning on making Winky? Or Winky, do you have a preference on how tall you will be?
Well, first, so we have to figure out the strength limitations of the extendability. because there's probably a length that it gets to that it's going to fall apart or not work as well. So once we fully understand that limitation, we can begin to decide how tall we can make Winky and I guess myself.
That
So
mean
I
that you're wearing
myself.
shoes now? You would wear shoes?
No, I would have this extender. I would create my own version of them so that they would attach to my shins.
Oh, I thought they were just
Ah.
gonna be like a platform with like sticky glue or something. Like maybe some
Look.
tar that you just gonna put right on
I
there.
don't know what kind of engineering you picked up murdering people
None.
throughout your life,
So,
but that's not really very applicable.
hey, I'm just throwing ideas out there to help you.
You could attach
Yeah.
to the belt and then it attach to the side of your leg so it moves with,
That's what
lifts up
she
the weight
said.
of the
She
belt.
said she was doing it to her shins. I don't know why the front of her shins is what she wanted to go with. I would have gone like
Well,
the calves
it
or
would-
something.
It would go the sides, yes, but you're gonna have to have it wrap around, and it could even provide some protection of the shins, based on the
Oh.
design.
Shin guard. Gotcha.
That's what we could call it, extendable shin guards, legs, things.
Kind of went off the rails at the.
No,
in
you
the
just
name.
call them extendations.
Hey.
That feels like your
something.
shins popping off and hitting somebody in the face,
Yeah.
which
That's not a
sounds
bad
like a
idea
good
either.
feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could
What
add
if you
that.
had an axe blade that just like flicked out and hit anybody that was
What
directly
if we
in front
call
of
them
you?
like high heels?
High heels. I like this.
Or we could put like a knife in the back of the boot, like a long stiletto knife. They could be stilettos.
I'm not wearing a boot though. I mean, we could do that with Winkies.
Put
He
Winky in
needs-
stilettos.
No.
Or they make you taller. They could be pumps. You could wear some pumps.
Yeah, bend your knee a couple times and it pumps.
You
Pump.
just do squats.
You
Squat. Do repetitively do squats and get taller.
Every time he squats and stands up, he's taller. Like, what is happening right
He
here?
tries to go to
So
the bathroom. He squats.
You gotta aim good, bud. Trip. It's a whole new meaning to a Prince Rupert's drop.
Goodness.
All right. God.
Okay. Sorry it took so long. I'm looking through the list of deities, and I had to restrict it to just those that have nature in them. And it took me forever to figure out how to just type that in.
Now, a car, if you want, I know Nadep was saying he was interested. If you want to give him one of on the witch's account, I've got some Kaminoan stuff you'd be helping me with.
I could do that. That sounds interesting.
Okay.
Seeing that my family's lineage can be traced back that far.
I thought that we found out that you were not Kaminoan.
Well, I'm not, but it can be traced back to those ages. Like, it just seems like.
So are you traced back to ancients? Because Kaminoans were ancients, right?
Sub-ancient.
Right. So ancients, and then babies, and then Kaminoans, and then ancients were upset with Kaminoans, and then they named them Betrayal, which was Kaminoans, right?
Yes.
They were
Okay.
betrayal because I thought they were more
Betrayed them.
Mandians, and then there was like a separate.
Oh.
But they were called betrayers because instead of following the orders of the Earth Titan, they followed their own orders. They betrayed the belief that the Earth Titan is the center of the ancient kingdom.
Just to put a note in for everyone, if we go by it's not gonna work. Never mind. I thought we could use a car in the vaults in Bastul, but that won't. But he is maybe ancient blood. Maybe he is worth a shot.
I mean, it was old, like it was ancients kind of thing. Did we not have him with us when we tried it before?
No, I don't think so.
Do you remember? Wait, has he forgotten anything once he's been hanging out with us? Besides in the town that everybody forgot stuff?
I know we had Westlake with us at one point. We tried.
We had what?
Is it Westlake? Is that his name?
Lakewood.
Lakewood, sorry.
I was like, I don't know who that is.
Sorry, his house is on the west side of the lake, and
I do remember going back with, I think it was Lakewood underneath the tree. I remember that part.
no, it wasn't.
Okay,
It was.
well,
It was
that-
in Bestool.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of ash everywhere, but we had kind of fixed that up at some point, and then we were down underneath the city, and down there was this door that we couldn't open, and we found out that the way that they did keys was that it kind of worked on your power, your lineage, or like who you were. Basically, racist keys that could feel and know who you were and give you access or not based upon that. That's the best way I can explain it. Based
I
on who's
feel-
touching it.
I feel like I have been to Bastille, but I don't remember us
No.
trying.
He was never at Bastille because he came in long after that. I thought.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like we traveled to Bastille when we went past Hayden's Hole.
We-
one
Yeah.
time.
Well,
No,
I think you may.
did go past it, but you were not there when they were explored Bastille.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we've only
like,
tried
do
the
you-
door
Early,
twice.
Do you remember where the origin of Darius Sucks is from?
No. I
Okay.
just know that the only thing I probably remember from it is y'all's
I
conversations
honestly
about
think
it.
that
I don't think
Devi
I
was with us back then.
Debbie was still with you.
Then yeah, no. I wasn't.
Debbie!
It was at the early points of the game.
Because I only know Debbie as the person that stays at the tree.
Debbie tried to make me spend $5,000 today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, me too.
something
Me too.
Okay. I think I have everything I need now. All right. So when you're looking at the books, the one book that's about the witches encounter, it basically talks about a group of people who worship a unknown deity or a lesser known deity that does exist. And like Eve would know about the name, but the name of the deity is Chamadu, and it basically means the roaring of the storm. It's a nature god, and basically the deity is nature is good, even the bad parts of it. So you got to live with it. And so one of that deity's favorite things are the werewolves, because they are a combination of man and nature. The problem is when werewolves do wrong, that's when he doesn't like it, because he doesn't like the harming of innocents, especially children and things like that. So he has been known in the past to grant special boons to his followers, including a different form of werewolfism. It's like the standard werewolf curse, because you're not born with it, but it gives you full control over it, and it doesn't affect you the same as a regular werewolf.
So
And
did
it talks about them going into a forest to get a blessing from Chamadu that actually granted someone the ability to turn into one of those werewolves.
Okay.
So Nita, did you do that? He's talking to another solicitor.
Actually, I'm recording parts to the song, but yes. Um,
Priorities, baby.
sorry, I got distracted.
Did you say yes? You went and found Charmadu and had him make you a special type of werewolf?
No, he did not.
Oh, I thought we'd have an answer.
Now,
No.
in the other book, it mentions the types of werewolves. You have those born with it, those cursed with it by bites, and those cursed with it by magic rituals. And then it talks about the basically it's considered the divine werewolf, where
Okay.
it's a type of werewolf that has like an ordinary werewolf, but the person has full control over what they do, and they do not actually have the weaknesses that werewolves have.
So they have all the benefit with none of the little takeaway. Okay.
so long as they don't displease Chamadu.
Man, it's gonna be a whole let's set ourselves on fire situation again.
Yeah,
So-
I'm
am I
sitting here
getting-
holding my mithril dagger and looking at Core.
So
Hmm.
am I getting the feeling that my deity is changed? Like that?
No.
Because I had connection to the boneyard before, but okay.
No. Nothing has changed.
All right, just making sure.
It's just normally that type of werewolfism
Hmm.
is actually a boon granted by a deity for good service.
Gotcha.
And in the journal talks about the family member who was a werewolf hunter. He actually was one of the divine werewolves. And he uses his powers to go around the world looking for werewolves who are violating the commands of Chamadu and eliminating them.
Hmm.
So basically, any werewolves that hunt people, he ended immediately. But if they don't hunt people, he let them live.
Okay.
Like a werewolf that's just living their life in the wild, like Jack, he would never hunt.
Because there's no benefit. Like.
Because a werewolf is a natural creature just like anyone else, especially one born of it.
Mhm.
And someone who's been cursed by lycanthropy but hasn't taken the lives of an innocent, they're just as innocent too, because wasn't their fault it happened. But
Right.
someone who is cursed and revels in the destruction they give, those are the ones he hunts.
Gotcha.
But by all accounts, the book talks about they still transform their normal race during most of the time, but they have the ability to transform into a actual werewolf like normal, but they always look different. Like the werewolf looks more like what they are than a true wolf. It seems to be tied to each individual, with none of them being the same.
Gotcha.
But never is it where they're always the wolf. So it's not your case, Nita.
Okay.
It may be related to your case, but it is not the same.
It's definitely sounding more of my scenario.
Correct. And make whoever is looking through the occult book, make an occult check or a the one that's breeding things. I can't remember what it's called right now.
It was a car. It's
Society or diplomacy?
Society, because society was for analyzing patterns. So whoever was looking at occult can make an occult check.
Okay. Excuse me.
Okay, a car. As you read through it, you do notice that there is also a ritual that is for giving the power back to Chamadu. That you can get rid of even the most strenuous curse of lycanthropy because you don't want it to get in the way of what you want, and it's not in Chamadu's best interest for you to keep it. Basically, you have to convince Chamadu that it's better for him to take it back.
I want to show that to Core and be like, "Hey, look, there's a ritual here. You and Patal are pretty good at rituals."
Are we able to tell if it's like a full ritual or?
It's a full ritual.
Okay.
But it's an account of the ritual, not the
Account.
actual, like, here's the do A, B, C, D, and you're done. So you get a glimpse of what they did to do the ritual, and then you have to figure it out.
It's bleeding through.
Sorry. That's why I've been muted.
Okay.
But yeah, in the journal, that's the journal for the guy, he mentions how some people find out what he is and try to use the abilities against him, and it just didn't work, and that's how he found out that they weren't weak to the same things.
Okay.
because he carried lots of silver with him and it never bothered him, and he was curious why.
Alright, Atala, I'm ready to experiment a little bit.
Toss him the dagger.
I don't catch it. Just let it hit me. Bounces off my armor. That was a horrible throw. You gotta put
You
your...
were supposed to catch it.
No, you toss it, so that means you make a random throw attack for it to see how good or bad you threw it.
It was a toss for him to catch it. What is that going to be? An attack?
That's the attack with it, yeah.
That's dumb. Where is it?
I wasn't ready.
God. I'm just going to do my other dagger real, because it should be the same numbers.
Okay, you throw it and it goes just right because you were aiming to try to get it to his hands. That it stabs in between the joints of his armor into his elbow, into your elbow.
Ow!
Roll full damage for your weapon.
Ow! I thought we were
it would
gonna
be-
just do like a hand pinprick or something. Ow!
I was
That's-
tossing it
Look,
to you,
next time
which
Eve
was-
gets to do any experimenting stuff, this is not good.
I can still hit you with the moonlight ray if you want.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I have a problem. I took off my glasses to clean them, and I can't actually see the screen properly. Okay, damage. Here we go.
Eve, would the moonlight ray hurt me just regular anyhow?
Yeah,
It should
probably.
kill you.
I don't think I
All
want
right.
to do that one.
You took 13 damage, but you did not take any extra damage.
Okay.
Actually, no, you only took 10 because Holy didn't affect you.
Right. That's why I made sure to utilize that one. Because the damage is totally different for the other one. It would have been this.
And not to mention it being adamantium would have literally just sliced through his armor.
Right. Like, so that's why I was like, I could do an attack with it, but I don't think I can do that damage with this.
I'm gonna just pull the knife out and just kind of like set it on the table. That's dangerous. Just kind of holding my elbow up and just blood's kind of coming out. Like, someone, does anyone have any bandages? This is...
I might have a few.
Here, I cast heal on him.
Oh.
Can't do this often.
Whoa.
Oh shoot, I can heal myself now. For like 5 health. Alright.
I didn't even. Whoa! Hold on! Hold on! I'm just trying to heal you, man.
Misclicked something. I was.
And will you?
Oh wow.
Alright.
That was funny. Yes. So it looks like if you do a little bit more research on that, or maybe ask someone with more occult knowledge, you should be able to repeat that ritual if you wish to get rid of your lycanthropy.
Was there enough there that we could extrapolate the ritual, or do we have to hunt down some more parts?
As I say, you need to go talk to someone who knows more, or go to another library to see if you can find out more. Because
Gotcha.
basically, you've never heard of that deity, so you have to find out a little bit more. Basically, you got to know what you need to appease that deity, because your goal is to commune with the deity and let him know that a mistake occurred, and he probably wants his power back.
Cool. Cool. And none of
How do you
this.
spell this deity's name?
Oh, and also in the book it tells you
Shamadu.
A-M-I-D-U.
no
C-H-A.
CHAMIU. Yeah.
Okay, so I was right.
Yes. Sorry.
I looked it up.
The book also says that form of lycanthropy is not transmittable,
Hmm.
so you cannot infect someone by biting them.
Atala, I'm ready to experiment again.
With what?
Don't worry about it.
Why are you drooling?
Okay.
Silver says he will let you know when he's found out about the Council of the Dragons. And hopefully he'll get back to you soon.
Oh yeah, we did talk to him too. He was beating somebody off with a shovel or something, or a broom.
Yes, he was using brooms to chase after the keys, Order of the Keys people who kept getting too close to him.
And
After he let himself into the secret vault that no one knows about, and they couldn't figure out how he got in or why none of them bothered to remove him.
Oh, Silver.
Eve, what was the name of your order?
Like my fate,
Yeah, like the Holy Order, or is there like the
like
name
Gazra, like
Knights of Gaza or something like that? That's okay.
A holy order of pitchforks.
it's not a pitchfork Katala.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
offensive.
I lived in farms. That's what it looked. I thought you were holding a pitchfork this whole time.
Hmm.
Technically, it's a specialized pitchfork if you want to get technical. Like, all tridents are pitchforks, but not all pitchforks are tridents. I love how when Elijah leaves camera, there's a pile of clothes that it thinks that's a cat person. Elijah gets ready for his nap.
Alright, and to kind of make sure recap. So I've got saw the Lich, he's able to scry for us on the dragons. The Hunter and Hag gave us the names of the children of the Black Dragon. Silver's gonna get us in with the council or talk to the council, and Gazra's gonna provide some knights or something when the time comes.
They're going to provide a bevy of clerics from the island.
Bevy of clerics.
They're going to get multiple clerics to become healers for your whatever you group you all bring.
Great.
Because they don't want to commit an army to attack dragons because they're useless for that, but they can help the army that is attacking by keeping them alive with magic.
All right, run back there and go get healed, and then come back. Just back and forth.
You just like throw healing potions at him? I'm confused. Are the healing potions a topical or are they ingestible?
It depends. I'm assuming.
Yeah, you have to add the
Just
splash.
stand there,
Yeah.
just like pelting
You have
them.
All
You have to add
healing
that splash
potions this
variant.
entire time have all been suppositories.
Yeah, we've been drinking them. No wonder they haven't been
No.
working.
They're healing bombs. You throw them and they detonate in a 30-foot blast radius, healing
There you
everything in sight.
I like it. I like it.
El Bossos. From
Yes.
Grounded.
Heal bosses.
Heel
Yeah.
bosses. That's what they called them.
Okay, so what do you do now?
The tree was our next stop.
The tree was the next stop. We need to speak to Eric as well about where he found a car. So, but now Eric is in the south.
Yeah, you're going to go see him once you get down there.
Yeah. So
We could
then
also
that's
talk
like-
to Mr. Lakewood. Maybe some strings with the kingdom he can pull.
Lakewood has been at the tree before, but I want to.
I mean, we could always
say-
pass word to him.
He may be in Riven.
Well, we can ask around.
Yeah, he most of the time he's in the capital of the kingdom.
Which is Riven, right?
Yeah. Yeah, or he's in Larkin sometimes too, because the Orders of the Keys are there.
Well, the plan is Tree, Larkin, Riven, so...
Yeah.
I guess we head to the tree.
Okay. You take the portals back to the tree. And when you come out, you notice the guards standing at attention near the portal, in the portal room. You see
This is-
4 soldiers in fairly good gear.
Okay.
And all of them stand at attention when y'all come through. And you can see each one of them has a insignia from the Order of the Keys.
Is that me? Hello? Sorry, I missed it.
There's a guard here that stood at attention when we came through.
4 of them.
4 guards. Not like, I don't feel like they're like at us, but more like stood at attention because they're like, hey, our people are here.
Do I recognize any of them?
You do not. All of them are new. Or new to you, at least.
I'd like to ask him, are you working with the Order of the Keys, or are you working for the tree? Or...
Keys. They have insignia for the Order of the Keys.
Yeah, they do have the insignia, but each of them basically shouts military style in unison, "We are members of the Order of the Keys, sir!"
Very good. Have there been any incursions through the portals?
Nope, but we aim to make sure none. Now that they know that these portals exist all around the world, there's no telling where some of them go or who can have access.
Good.
The order deemed it would be safest to keep someone here in the room at all times.
That is good call.
I mean, who knows? Maybe y'all are gonna come running in and the door might stay open and monsters could follow you.
That is very possible.
Again. Yep. That would be bad. Alright. Well, we'll try not to bring any dragons with us.
One thing you do
dragons.
notice, each of them, their gear is magical. So they're not just rank and file
Yeah,
ordinary
I would
troop.
assume if there's only 4 people in here, they'd have to be pretty tough cookies.
Stout.
Great.
We're gonna walk by them and go about our business.
We'll be here for just a couple hours.
When you come out, one of the Anati attendants is standing by there.
We need to speak to the Goliath spider.
Just saying that out loud, or are you talking to Lee? Or... I couldn't tell if that was in character or not, or that was just a note.
It was dead. Whether I said it
Didn't
to...
even say hi to him. We haven't seen him in months.
I'm gonna be honest, I probably don't recognize which one is which.
Okay. I didn't know you had to recognize him to say hi.
You didn't say hi to the guard.
They're on duty. And I think I did say hi when I
And
when I
so is this
when I put my
guy.
headphones on. I said, hey.
I think he did say hi, but I don't know.
It's
Roll it
entirely
back, roll it
possible,
back.
But I'm
He
going
definitely
with it
said hey.
because it works for me.
I heard, is that me? Hey?
All right.
Greetings. Do you have any need of anything?
Hi.
Will you be staying, or are you just passing through as usual?
We may stay the night, at least one night, but we need to speak to the Goliath spider and probably the caretaker and a few others about
Alright.
plans.
Eve, Mori, Eritane, Kyrus. Get the whole crew together, maybe. Just give them an update. Because we may be setting off something that is going to affect our. Because the swamp is kind of a neighbor.
It's kind of close.
Yes. Very well. I will have the wait meeting room set up and call for everyone there.
Thank you.
Before then, though, if you wish to meet with the Goliath spider, you will need to talk to the caretaker, and he will need to usher you up there carefully.
In the name like Navi or something like that.
Yes.
You think the steward, still has some proceeds for us?
That's
Weren't we supposed to be
possible.
earning something? I don't know if it's a long time in between. But
Remember, most of what he is earning has been put back into the tree, so that you don't have to pay any of your money to keep the tree going.
we get 3 copper.
Well, y'all have actually expanded, like with the guards you have. All of them have magical gear, and there's actually about 60 of them guarding the tree now. And so you're paying salaries, you're doing their gear and equipment and training. You're doing a lot of stuff, but it's
We're
all
doing
coming
so
out of the
well.
extra money you're getting.
It doesn't. We don't have to bother with it.
This all off the back of Nadette's
Don't.
bed and breakfast idea.
And his mines.
All right.
All right. Eventually, you see Navi approaching. Hello, my friends. How are you?
Good.
Tired.
We are gathering forces and working to. I mean, hi. We are gathering forces and working to begin to make an attack on Briggenmeyer and go into the portal there. And we were needing to talk with our allies and everyone here, and the Goliath spider for help in that. There are black dragons there, and there could be a whole council and things that we need to deal with. So while we're doing good, we've got a lot to do.
And only you can prevent our death
Mm,
with your assistance.
And forest fires.
Forest fires are a naturally occurring process that's necessary for the growth and continuation of a healthy forest.
Yes, very much.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Hey.
So says the druid.
when he's not
Fireball!
trying to murder every animal he's seen.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give the plants a better chance at life by killing all the other animals.
Yeah, remember that bunny? You
Yeah.
brutally whacked.
All right. They lead you up the trees. You notice that there is a nice area to go up the tree, so it's easier for y'all to go. And they take you to the basically the treetop level, and you see the Goliath spider with the young spider, and it's teaching it how to be a big spider. The young spider is already bigger than 3 or 4 horses put together.
This was what we had saved previously.
Charles, this is too scary. Can I turn on arachnophobia mode and imagine them with roller skates on?
No, my favorite arachnophobia mode is when it's a giant cat face moving towards you.
Yeah, those are good too. Or the just giant peanut blob. Sorry, continue.
And the Anati comes forward and says something in their language, and the big spider comes forward. And you can hear the winnowing voice of it. Greetings, friends. Saying each word separately, like it's thinking hard and trying to make the sound.
Hi. We have a lot going on, and we know you asked or to gave us a favor to be able to attack or whatever it is that you might help us with at some point in time, and I believe we're coming to a need of your abilities. There will be several dragons in Briggenmire, and we need to get there and be able to get undercover in that area to get to a certain place. And your abilities with dragons would severely help us to accomplish this goal.
I know of their kin. I have eaten many,
I placed
but
the
I cannot go there. I can take them one at a time, but not in the numbers that are there. I'm assuming you wish for me to remove the queen?
Yes.
if you know of a way to
I
make
can
this
kill her, but
lesser,
you must get rid of the children.
we have others that we are pulling into this to help us as well, and there may be some that can help with that.
If you can get rid of the children, I can get rid of the queen. I am uniquely equipped to go after the black dragons.
Mhm.
And basically, the spider thumps its abdomen, and it's like, I have been hardened to acid over the years.
Yeah, that was a black dragon we took out in this area before.
Yep.
And I pat my armor.
Yes, the black dragons leave the swamp regularly. This forest is one of the closest places they first try hunting. Very few leave.
You know, that might actually explain why a black dragon was infected by Quel'Tha here.
So, yes, friends, if you can remove the children, the queen will be mine.
That sounds fun.
Did we use the whistle at that moment in time to let you know? Would that be the signal you would need?
Yes.
That's what we'll do then.
The whistle can summon me once. And then after my task is completed, I will return.
Okay. I bow. Actually, no. I curtsy. How well do I do? Where is it? What did we do for it?
Diplomacy, most likely.
Diplomacy. That's probably not great, but
You do pretty good.
ooh, nice.
Yeah, my diplomacy is crap.
Okay. Who else we need to talk to here? Debbie, probably.
It chitters in response and then backs away to spend time with the child again.
Weren't we gonna get everybody together in the meeting room?
Well, you never know if they're busy or whatever.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
But I just don't want us to forget Debbie, that's all.
Yeah.
And the storm dude.
The storm
Lasidious.
dude. Well, he can't come to us.
Then we can go to him.
Yeah. We should bring some strawberry cake.
Nummy, nummy, nummy.
Okay. You head back down for the top of the tree?
If we're able to get everybody together, we can have that meeting. But if not, then we can either meet with Lestigious or Debbie.
It's about 10 in the morning, and everyone has been gathered that has come.
All right, so I'd assume this is Kairos, Mori, Eritane, Debbie.
Debbie is not there.
Debbie is not there.
Do we have
Okay.
anyone from the Order of the Keys, or is it just the Shard Hunter?
Rihanna's there.
Got it, sir. Thanks everyone for coming. Got pretty big need to get into Briggenmire. Probably going to upset a lot of the denizens there. Might have some repercussions that fall out into the forest. But here's the plan. I'll break down what we've got so far, who we're still planning to go see, so on and so forth, and why we need to get this one.
And that it's very important that Kyrus gets to Fort Walsh long before we do, so he can warn them what's happening.
Maury brings up that the forest has changed a lot in the time that she's been watching it. She mentions that her wardens have been doing a good job of keeping the forest happy and healthy, and they are actually in contact with the Fae, because the Fae in the area have increased rapidly in the last few weeks. She recommends that you at least go try to find the Queen and let her know, since the forest might be in danger.
Do we know of a location?
Same,
Where do you know of a
same
location?
Fae Queen, or
This would be a different one, I would think.
Yeah, each forest has their own queen.
okay? I just wasn't sure.
In fact, this forest is big enough that there may be several Fae Queens that rule this one forest.
In different
I-
districts and stuff.
After they bring up the Queen, I come up to a car and I'm going like, "You're gonna be able to handle yourself seeing a Fae Queen again?
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay.
good.
Just
Yeah,
don't look at their
respect
feet, okay?
Oh, okay. Good.
All right.
Remember, we've got to make sure it is the Queen before we just start
Yeah, that too.
obeisances.
Not just a queen.
Be careful with Fae, because they may say the wrong word. Next thing you know, you're actually part of their court and tied into all their politics. Careful with the food.
Don't pledge yourself. Got it.
Don't eat, don't drink, don't sleep.
Don't break a rule.
Just party hard.
All right. And then Rihanna tells you that the Order of Keys, currently, she gives you the updates. They have about 60 soldiers. Their leader of the encampment is actually a fairly good veteran of a couple of conflicts, and none of their men are actually newbies anymore. All of them have attained at least the skill of a decent warrior. They have the families in, and the area around the tree at the base now has a small wall so that they will be more defensible, and they have enough mages to counteract a lot of the effects that dragons can do. So they say the town itself will probably be ready, although the tree may have some problems with it, but with the spiders guarding it, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Although the big guardian will be gone at that time if y'all summon them.
Well, and I guess you three, well, you all who are here, entertain Kyrus, which Kyrus, hopefully you can make it back before then. You can help protect here as well.
Mhm.
So we're missing. Oh, Rihanna, know the location of Mr. Lakewood?
He is most likely still in Riven.
Riven?
He's been going around doing some of the Order of Keys business and inspecting some of our holdings. But for the most part, he spends his time when he's not doing anything specific in one of his homes in Riven.
Okay. If you see him before we do, but we are going through Riven, but just pass on everything that's happening if he can get any help from Central Kingdom. But hopefully we'll
Yes.
find him.
One thing to note, I think it may have to do with what Maury was mentioning. The Fae have been increasing in this area, and we've been having a few, let's call them issues. They're not really dangerous, but some of the Fae have taken to playing pranks on people in town. So there's been several instances of magical mayhem throughout the holdings down below and in the tree proper itself. So far, it's not an issue. Just wanted to let you know in case anything strange happens.
I would say ask. We could ask the elves, but their methods are sometimes brutal. Okay. Well, thank you for the information on that. Did we?
We think some of them were even stealing some supplies. Nothing important, nothing that is actually dangerous. It's just really annoying, and sometimes they just move them. We've actually found things that have been moved from one building to another, and you just never know until you go looking for something.
Would we be able to set up any kind of magical wards around the area?
No, not much can stop the Fae other than them getting bored. Especially since this is a magical forest, and the area around this tree is probably the most magical forest I've ever seen.
Perhaps we craft something that they would want, like a magical cat toy that they'd want to get instead of our supplies. We set the kids to garden it so that the kids can play with the Fae and they can have their own games. And everyone is entertained.
Causing the Fae to focus on the kids instead and taking them to join their court.
That's always a
Yeah.
great idea.
You just made a bunch of kids become Fae.
Mm-hmm.
They replace them with changelings. No one will notice.
It's 10 a.m. Are your kids part of the Fae court?
Is your kid really your kid?
10 p.m. Know where your child is.
Is your child a replacement?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Maury, do we have a general location to find the queen?
I believe Grunhilda can help with that. She's dealt with her more than any of us.
Okay.
You know, if I had to guess, I wonder if the Fae Queen would be hanging out where Nedip planted his sword before.
That was above the Northern Kingdom.
No, that was
He
here.
planted it here.
We've been here?
Yeah, we came back and he planted the tree, the sword, so that his sword could regrow, and we came here each night to check it out.
And the awesome deer came out of the woods.
Yeah, it was
Remember
really
that?
cool.
I thought,
And you said you had eaten it?
I thought that was
You were-
up in the north. I didn't realize we were going to the tree to do that.
You were there in the north or wherever it was dealing with werewolves. I'm sorry, buddy. Like, you missed out
Oh.
on an incredible moment.
Oh
but
yeah.
you were having your first little werewolf time of the month.
I appreciate you helping me.
Yeah, because it had to be done under a full moon.
Yeah, every full moon it has to be planted.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, we could check there.
Okay.
She says later on she'll introduce you to Grunhilda. You'll have to go to the base of the tree because she doesn't ever go into any buildings. Ever.
She's a diehard druid.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
What? Should I like conform to the Society of Druids? No, I'll be a true druid, not conform to anybody's society.
Well, I was just, asking a question.
It's not very nice to bring up somebody's belief system and point at somebody else and be like,
I just
"Hey,
asked
do
him
you
how
feel
it made him
about that?"
feel.
Well, there's different types of druids. He's a rock
Hey.
druid. She's a forest druid.
Hey man, where are all your ravens?
Hey.
You only got one
that's-
chicken. You
That's
got
a low
one
blow.
chicken.
Look, I was just
Technically,
asking a simple
she's
question.
an animal
You know,
companion druid.
You got one chicken. I mean, where's the rest of your flock, man?
look, I was just asking
you-
a question on
I
your
have
personal feelings, and now I feel like I'm being attacked. That's-
No, now you're
There
being
was-
attacked.
there was no intention behind it.
Okay. So what do you do?
Talk to him. You can go downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some time. Whether try to talk with the Fey Queen now before.
And if you do want to talk to Debbie, you have to go all the way to the bottom of the tree and then go underneath, which you can go the old-fashioned way, or you can go down to the bottom of the tree. If you speak with Grunhilda, you'd be off to see the Queen, most likely. Or you can go to Debbie first, since he's underground, and you can take a portal down there.
I'm gonna check
Um,
on Debbie first, and then go see Grunhilda.
I was gonna say the opposite. Do you have
Okay.
a reason?
Because if
no.
we go see Devi, we also should go see Elastigus, so maybe we should do Queen first.
My only thought is that we still have some daylight, and I don't know how far away the Queen is.
Yeah, let's
Since
do.
we can
I-
get it
I
all done
agree.
today, and we can maybe go down.
about
And
to
the
Queen.
Stygius takes an hour to get to.
I'm fine with Queen first. Queen first, raise your hand.
All right, Queen first.
For a second, I thought we were gonna be split.
It's like
He's dead, so
up.
it doesn't matter.
He is dead. Elijah,
Winky.
you okay, buddy?
Arise, Winky.
Just really tired.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
gonna
he
say-
did tell me that earlier today.
I say you're a gnome that got some Fey to you. You could lead the way for the Fey Queen.
Yeah, he was talking about falling asleep with my parents, so I don't know how well he's gonna do.
Gotcha.
He is probably
Okay.
gonna fall asleep.
So you go to the bottom of the tree.
Yes.
This will be your first time down to the town.
Yeah.
Ever?
Y'all seen it from above. You never said you went down and visited it.
The Winky and
Let's go
myself
see
have
the
been
little
to the
people.
blacksmith area. But
Yeah,
that's
Winky
about
has
it.
been to the blacksmith, which is at the base of the tree. So you've never actually been into the town.
That guy. I still have nightmares about him. What's that two-headed guy's name?
The Itin?
Then,
Boy, he
Yep.
hit me hard.
yeah,
He hit me with those D18 flail.
Schmack.
yeah, he walloped you good. I love how y'all are like, all right, we could take this guy. Core walks up to him, wham! Well, Core's
I'm
down.
dead. That was way too much damage. I'm dead.
Okay, so y'all head to the bottom of the tree. It takes an hour to get down there. You are down at the base of the tree in the village. And the village actually looks pretty nice. It looks like it was made a little bit impromptu, but made with care and skill. So it's in good condition, and you can see all the families, and it's a full-on little village. There's a couple hundred people down here.
Nice.
And Maury tells you that she'll take you to see Grunhilda, and remember to not insult her because she's not the friendliest person. She doesn't like people as much as she likes animals.
I'll
All right, she takes you to the edge of the village, and there is a tavern there that has outdoor seating. And as you get there, at the outdoor seating of the tavern, you see a wild-haired green gnome with a bear sitting next to her.
Hey, Nadette, don't you know her? Didn't we pass a druidic bear? I mean, maybe I'm
Yeah, you
just
did.
maybe I'm just thinking of you know, I don't want to. They all druid gnomes with a bear look the same. But as we
You
were
passed her on one of your roads to the other part of this
yeah,
kingdom.
when we're going to the Southern Kingdom the first time.
Maury tells you that they found her wandering in the forest, and she was trying to investigate why this place suddenly became so magical. And so she joined the Wardens.
It was our personalities.
She sees y'all. She's like, I've seen you people. Is this your place?
Yep. Yep, sure is.
At all.
Sorry, we would have told you what was going on. I didn't realize that's why you were heading north.
But it's not like I was talking to any of you yahoos either.
That's true. It's you and Adept, best of buds.
I wish we could have catch a ride. Sorry.
She's a tiny little green, wild-haired gnome with like vines in her hair, and
She's a very down-to-earth person.
yes. So, I hear you need some assistance with something.
And Adept.
But
This is
So-
your best friend, but
my best friend. Excuse him. So we're getting ready to do some
Hi.
fighting.
good job,
Thanks,
Hatala.
Hatala.
You're working on it.
All right, Eve, can you give Hatala another gold star for properly greeting people?
Yeah.
I'm glad she's starting
Thank
to realize that she doesn't say hi.
Grunhilde walks up to you, peers at you, and starts getting really close to your face.
I lick her face with a big dog tongue just to see her reaction.
She scratches your chin and says, "Good puppy."
I guess my leg would then begin to immediately twitch involuntarily, and I'm trying to like get myself out of that position.
Then she stops. Weren't you a dwarf?
I think I am. I not still
Dog. You're
somehow.
me. Are you a shit me?
I don't know exactly. You know me, sticking my face in places they don't belong.
Eh. Okay. Cool. Where are we going?
I don't know. Cor,
ain't
where are we going?
Going in one ever.
Oh, Bay Queen, and I don't have to lick her, right, Nidep? That's not a thing that I don't want to.
I no.
She looks at you, Core, and goes, "Maybe once, but no."
I'm sure she'd
Well,
change her
she
mind if
probably
she saw you on
again.
a full moon.
Well, you are a little cute, but you're a little too tall for me.
She said a little too tall. Take your boots off.
Get on your knees, boy.
Oh goodness.
That went dark really fast.
Well, you need to go talk to the queen.
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay. Well, let's go. It'll take us about an hour to get there.
All right.
Use
You're
pin
not muted.
bucket. Your pin bucket.
You digging through your cache of dice over there?
No,
Color
my duck.
Your ducks?
Yeah.
Guys, it hold on. Yeah, I have to, they're all numbered, so I have to go through them. Hopefully Grandpa's not watching.
Oh no.
You might be seeing
I'm hiding them in his house.
And there's a
So-
set number of them?
Yeah.
Ah, that's
I'm
beautiful.
not gonna say.
Hmm.
There you go.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
I was unmuted to say that I was gonna let her hang out with Archie.
Ah,
She turns and the bear sits up and she hops on the bear's back and she pats for Archie and Archie sits with her.
All right.
Her bear is about twice the size of an ordinary bear. It's bigger than a horse.
A werebear.
Weird.
It's a bear.
Beware the bear.
It's her companion.
Mm-hmm. And a companion, right? I'm gonna poke him.
She took
Not
the
really,
same thing
druid.
that I did.
there he goes with feet again.
She's an animal companion druid.
Oh. Just making sure it's not another one of us in there. Keep poking the bear. despite not supposed to be poking bears.
All right, let's go. And the bear just trots off, ignoring you.
No. All right, I guess we'll follow them. Do we want to just run behind them, or
You're traveling through the forest, so
do we need some kind of transportation, or
you're traveling through the forest where there are no roads.
okay?
I jump on the back of Midnight. All right, come on, guys.
Use your hairy feet.
Okay. So Midnight stops being a chicken and turns back into a dinosaur. Because you can't ride on a chicken.
Yes.
Although that would be hilarious for it to turn into a 6-foot chicken and you ride it around.
Does this forest have like all the similar species of trees?
Yeah.
Like, are all the trees the same species?
No, there's lots of different trees.
Okay.
Is this
I'm trying to
more
remember.
more carnivorous or deciduous? I imagine it's more to the south, so
Coniferous, not carnivorous.
I didn't say carnivorous.
You did say carnivorous.
Carnivorous.
I was
Play the tape back.
play it back. Play it back.
After further review, playing on the field stance, you said carnivorous.
I think I said coniferous.
Yeah, I think you made it sound
So I think I mixed some words together. I know I was trying to say cone.
They're definitely flesh-eating trees.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we got our defenses in place, boys.
Don't say anything about flesh-eating trees, or he's gonna go around hacking all the bushes again.
Oh, that's right. He does have a problem with that.
Mm.
That's why he was confused.
This... Gotta check, you know? You gotta be safe.
Okay. After an hour of walking through the woods, they bring you up to a fairly large oak tree that is probably one of the more majestic oak trees you've ever seen, but compared to your tree, it's nothing. But it's about twice the size of a standard oak.
Oh, this is cute. Cute little tree.
Where'd you find this? Home Depot?
Does it have like an interior, or is it?
You notice the Fae standing around watching you all.
Oh, hey guys. Do they react when we say?
They don't acknowledge you at
Hi.
all. Probably about 50 of them. Of various kinds as well.
Grunhilde, is there anything we need to do to see the queen?
Wait here. I'll go talk to her.
Okay.
And then she looks at the mouse and says, "You can stay."
Oh, Eve,
Bye,
careful.
Archie. We'll see you in a little bit.
She likes them shorter.
Grunhilde takes the bear to the tree and hops off and goes and leans into the tree and starts talking to it. And a few minutes later, you see a dryad step out from the tree, and about 3 or 4 others step out, and then finally the dryad queen steps out.
Okay, this is the one
Car.
car.
A car. Pick your jaw up off the floor.
Engage your
Eye contact.
e-girl cat mode.
Eye contact.
Okay.
I turn into a cat and jump onto Nita's shoulder.
Start barking at
The
you
queen
uncontrollably.
The queen comes forward, and you see her attendants basically hands on their weapons ready to kill if anyone makes a move.
Damn.
Bow. Just bow.
I curtsy.
Should I not turn into a cat?
You said it is done.
Yeah, you're a cat on the shoulder.
Am I barking at him? Is this also done?
And she's like, What is going on? You need my audience? I understand you are the owners of the tree.
Hi. Yes. We are.
Owners? No, we're not the owners. We're the
Uh,
caretakers and pay. Like we keep the tree up, but it's not
We're,
owners.
That is the same thing.
we're
Okay,
in
well, I just
we're
didn't
in
want to
communion
get
with
off
the
the wrong
tree.
foot.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was trying to remember what we.
the council.
Yes. This forest has become much happier since that has been restored.
Yes. I fear that we may be upsetting the swamp to our south, and we wanted to warn you of potential repercussions from that. And also, if you're able to provide any assistance, we're going to be going in to try to cover some old Kaminoan, but there's dragons in the way. Do you have any distraction abilities that you could provide to denizens there?
We will not leave our forest, but we will protect the forest and all within it.
All right. We'll try to.
I can call for our kin to bring in reinforcements from the northern parts of this forest.
We will tell you before we go in. Probably tell Mori we're going to. Time is upon us.
Very well. We thank you for your warning. We will keep the forest safe. Just don't let your humans destroy it too much.
We will try, and please do not let your children play too many pranks on ours.
We will see what we can do, but Fae or Fae, not all listen to the court.
One thing
As
you
are the
could
humans.
do is have the tricks you play on them teach them how to properly interact with the nature.
Mm.
Again, not all Fae pay attention to the court.
Not all humans
Just-
pay attention to us.
That's like you going into a town and telling someone, hey, your delinquents over there, you should probably get them to follow your rules.
That's literally what the Fey Queen just told us to do. But that's all right. That's what
Right.
Nita was saying.
Yes, but you're trying to tell her to tell the ones that are already disobeying the rules to follow the rules.
Actually, we didn't think they were disobeying the rules. I thought that was just how Fey were, and that they would work within that factor to do that. And I thought that
Well-
honestly, that made sense to me. But
Yeah.
now I'm an idiot.
Now, they basically have a bit of a truce with the tree because they, one, don't want to anger the humans so that they start trying to mess with the forest again, and two, they don't want to do anything that would be too threatening to their own safety.
Mm.
So yes, they will punish those who do actual harm, but they won't go after those who are being mischievous because, again, as you say, there is somewhat that is what Fae are.
But we will
Like, they won't lure them to their deaths.
we will try to advise our little village of the surrounding area, and any means of handling such Fae. Don't want to cause any ill feelings or bad blood between it.
We do not care if you keep cold iron or iron within your village, so that would probably be your best bet to keep the young out.
Very well, thank you for the advice.
But we will take it as an offense if you start carrying your iron when going through the forest.
I like
We thank you for your wardens. They have been wise in caring in the forest.
that is credit to Mori. He is a wonderful addition to our group. Right, I don't know if there's anything else that we need, ma'am.
And she turns around and goes back into her tree.
Bow. And, right.
Travel back to town. Maybe tell somebody in town, hey, maybe put some iron along the wall to, encourage the young Fae to stay out, and then head back. Will we have enough time to get back down to Devi and to the... What's our time frame right now? Because I know it'll be an hour back.
Yeah, it's about 2:30 when you get back to the town, and you spend about 15 minutes talking to the people there.
Yeah. So
So
if we
it's
take an
almost
hour, we should have enough time to go down and talk to
Well, technically, you can put your key in the door, go back up to the top, and then use the portal down to Devi.
Oh yeah. Let's do that so that
The door's down here.
we travel to Devi as quickly as possible.
All right, it takes you about 15 minutes to get there.
All right.
You're now in the basement of the tree, in the area where the Order of the Keys have set up their magical shop and book restoring facilities.
Core, pick your jaw up off the floor.
Okay.
All right, when you first come in, you see nothing but the Orders of the Keys people. Magical research is being done down here, the studying of runes and materials you find, and cataloging the information. Because remember what they do whenever they restore a book for y'all, they make a copy for themselves.
Oh, there's so much to ask you. What were in all the dwarven tubes? What about all the new books we have sent you? What about, like, oh hey, I've got these werewolf books now too.
And the dwarven stuff is made so that the stuff that's written doesn't go in the library. That was kind of cool information to learn. Did I just make everybody die?
Yeah, basically anything written on paper appears in the library after it's been written.
I just told all these people that.
It's kind of starting to wander a little bit away from the group. Just a little.
It's the kid in the candy factory. Watch out for the Oompa Loompas.
Eve! I found a herb book on, what is this one again? Snozberries?
Thanks. I'll read it later.
Okay.
Okay, so what else do you do?
We need to talk to Debbie.
Okay. You go find Devi in his lab as usual. You notice there's probably about 2 or 3 sets of food dishes down here, and they've all been nibbled at but never eaten fully.
Devi! Hello, you here?
Oh, hello! And you hear tools scattering as he stands up.
But you're not a lich yet, right? You haven't... You're still here, but...
What?
Just making sure. There's a lot of Kamino and stuff going on.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really
I've
sure.
been studying these keys you've been giving us.
Okay.
I'm almost to the point where I can make a gateway, I think.
A big one?
Well, it'd be a normal-sized gateway, because those are expensive to make.
Hatala, do we have any drawings of the big one?
I took some drawings and some drawings of the runes and stuff of a lot of those. I don't know if we should remake those though, because they were saying that they go to like really dangerous places.
Okay, but
I understand.
But remember, you still got to have the key to go to the library. It doesn't matter if you make a gate for it.
yeah. For some reason in my head, I have those gates equated to airships.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But like, we're going to Brigand Mire. It's supposed to have a gateway with a key, so I don't know if there's. I mean, there could be airships at the library.
Yeah,
Refocus your mind.
okay.
Airships at library.
But we're
It's
dropping
possible.
off the notes. Because knowledge. It might help Debbie with the small ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned most of the library portals were based on someone else's technology, and there are several portals that are older than them. And then there's the Sylph Gate that's in the Elven land where all the elves came from. Is Debbie an elf or a human? I can't remember.
Human.
Human.
I think me and him were the only 2 humans. Humans.
Okay. Yeah. You can tell he's not been getting quite enough sleep, but he still looks fairly healthy and happy. He looks more happily obsessed than he looks angrily working.
Stand if you could just leave me in that library. Any new updates before we get into all the hubbub of what's going on up above?
I've been conducting the research. I'm getting close to figuring out these gateways and how to make our own permanent gateways. I have figured out how to take any blank keys you found and bind them to locations. I have not figured out how to make. Well, let me rephrase that. I know how you make a new key, but I still haven't figured out how they power them because it looks like some of the keys are powered by some outside energy, and a lot of the keys you find are powered by the souls of people who've been taken from them.
Yeah, I think you need to figure out a different way.
Yeah, I don't like that. The Kaminoans seem to have made all theirs based on soul power, and the ones that are older than that are based on something totally different. I'm guessing the Kaminoans couldn't figure out the power source correctly, so they found an alternate.
Well, in the near future, we'll probably be taking a trip into Brigand Mire. Try to slip through the gateway there into Nathalum.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Make sure to bring me back anything useful.
yeah, pretty sure there's like a what would you call it? A lich that's been infected by Welleth, but it's still in. There's gonna be a big. There's probably gonna be some death on the other side, but yeah. Bring back. I would love to. Hey, do we still have the? Do we have any tablet fragments?
We have the rubbings.
Rubbings. Does the Adventurers Guild has one? Right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like one of our goals is going to be to get all the stuff in there. Do we need to? Is it smart to bring all the fragments back together? What do you think, Debbie? Now I'll explain to him what's going on from what we saw in the dream of and our theory of trying to get that room functioning again to lock everything down.
Huh?
So we had this dream, and in the dream we saw the meteor that a lot of these fragments were coming from, and I believe this room was enchanted and keyed into pretty much isolating and containing all of that. I believe the Kaminoans did something to cause that to leak out and to cause some corruption in the library. If we fix the library, fix the corruption, fix this room, do you think we'd be able to get all the tablet fragments into this room and sealed away?
Well, I would imagine so. The tablets aren't they supposed to be a piece of that meteor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Although, don't you need the tablets for something else?
Do we need tablets for something? Purifying the dead god, maybe? I don't know if. Yeah,
No. Wasn't it something to do with the fire scar?
Fire scar.
They were found in there.
Was it possible that if we put them back together, it would close or something?
Fire
Because
scar?
remember, the 2 pieces you've gotten information from, it's about a magical spell with enough power to contain a deity and to imprison it and weaken it. And it looks like it was used inside the fire scar.
That's kind of coming back to me. It's been so long since I've thought on that lore.
Yeah, and the fire scar is filled with demons because a powerful demon has been trapped in there.
That was Eve. Was that? Did we determine if that was your, who you were talking to, or was that from the Crystal Grotto?
The Crystal Grotto.
Yeah. Yeah, I let mine out.
Okay. Let us know if you have any more demonic dreams.
And
Other.
remember, the one that she let out was a servant of the one that was bound in the fire scar. He was there looking to find a way to get his master out.
Right, because there was like a fire demon lady that liked this guy, or no, that guy that was in Crystal Grotto liked the girl demon, but the girl demon liked the guy that was in the fire scar, or the fire scar liked the actual fire titan. There was some kind of weird triangle.
The demon in the fire scar fell in love with the master, with the queen of the fire elementals from another dimension. She visits the fire scar because that's where all the fire titan energy is, and he went there and trapped her because his plan was to temporarily trap her and force her to go out with him. But some dwarves found the tablet and took it out. And so he and her have been trapped there since then.
What? Damn, I'm just gonna put it.
She's basically the deity of fire.
Okay.
Kind of like what the fire titan is, but from the elemental plane of fire instead of from the mortal world.
They call the what are they called, like the greater demon lords, like Balrogs or something?
Well, no, the greater demon lords don't even match to any of the types.
Oh.
Because they're basically deities at that point. But a Balrog is one of the most powerful. And the Glabrezu. And the
Glabrezu and those things. Read some stories where the really twisted demonic elves had offspring with Glabrezu to have demonic children. I forget those stories. Anyhow, sorry. And
the history of the Northlands.
Yeah.
I believe that was the time of the Blood Elves. They did a lot of messed up things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, from what you remember, one of the things that you have as an overarching goal is to find all 3 pieces of the tablet and put it back together, because once you get all 3 pieces, you should know how to counteract its spell.
Okay.
Because also the Fire Titan is trapped in there as well, because it can't even escape, even if you brought all of its pieces back.
Alright, so the pieces, since we're on the subject, guys, where are they located at? Because I thought we had one, the Adventurer Guild had one. I thought we got one, like Willem dropped one when he got the eye in the Lonely Mountain. So I thought that's the one.
You got that one, but you're all keeping it sealed in the vault, and you'll have the rubbings out.
Okay. And then Adventurers Guild
and then
has...
y'all made a diagram of the one that's in the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
And then the third one was up in the Snow Dwarves. But remember when you went and talked to them, they said it's their shame that they gave it to the Kiminoans.
Okay.
and the Kimanoans took it to their capital in the homelands, to the area y'all can't go currently,
Blasted.
past the river into the wildlands.
Okay.
Basically, no living creature can pass through that area. And the last free Kimanoan lich that you know of just started heading towards the wildlands.
Might
'Cause
go
y'all
talk to
were
my
told-
cousin.
Y'all were told he was heading back to his capital, since he's the current king.
Might need to talk to my cousin, see if he knows the guy that knows the guy. Can get that tablet for us.
I feel like this is stuff we're gonna do later, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just I was trying to get it all in my head since
Yeah.
we were talking about it, and Debbie was here. We had all in one.
Yeah, we don't get to visit with Debbie much
Right.
anymore.
Debbie, yeah, as Tyler was saying, to bring us back on track, and we're heading into Briggenmire.
Yes, you told me that.
I did tell you that.
And I asked you to bring me stuff.
Bring you stuff. All right, so bring stuff. Got it. I got it noted down.
Kind of stuff.
Magical stuff that I can try to replicate.
Yeah, that's usually always on our to-do list.
Pretty much. At least at this point, I figured out how to even manufacture those dwarven tube players.
That's
Did you know that the dwarven tube things, that anything written in those doesn't actually go to the library, and everything that is written does go to the library?
Ooh, I want to go to the library.
So we'll write him.
Yes, he'll go to the
That's how we get there. That's all we ever had to do.
We'll just write all of us.
Tala goes to the library. Poof.
I don't know if you want to go to the library right now, since it's being controlled by.
Oh yeah, didn't you say there was like monsters and stuff in there, and
Yeah,
Kimino
and like some
affected liches?
lich dude controlling it all, and yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through and let him know about what we did with the what was it, the dwarves up there, where they had a little simulation thing. Like, yeah,
He's like, oh, I've heard of that kind of magic before, but I didn't think it was possible. I thought it was one of those wives' tales that wizards told.
no, it's real, and it's a little disconcerting, but for some reason, I guess when I got transported over there, I was, they couldn't hit me for some reason. I don't know. It was weird. It's not normally what happens to me.
Yeah, that's an interesting magical form. So many uses to think about, to go back and look at things as they were. If you lost something, try to find it. It's totally useful.
I agree. Got a lot of experience and knowledge from that type of magic. Oh.
Anything else, or can I get back to work?
Yeah. No. Not unless you know anything about the other portals in the portal room, but no. I don't think we've explored them. So.
Have you done any research on the fact that why I have a skull starting on my chest because of the death stones?
You have a
I mean, I
skull
know
in?
you- Yes, remember we I believe we talked about this before.
You only
Yeah.
had an eye before.
Oh yeah, I have a skull now. There was an eye, but now there's a full-on skull. I
No,
claimed
we
some more
haven't checked
stones.
you guys lately.
Yeah, he doesn't have nipples.
Yeah, they're ears now for the skull.
You know, we haven't checked you guys lately.
Do we want to run through checks, see what our
Yeah,
levels are of creation?
yeah.
That does take a while, though. I think it's what, an hour per person.
Yeah, but it would be good to know.
Be
There
interested
may
if-
be something we don't know.
I'm just mention it just for time saving, and what if we need to do something
If
before
we
that.
save time here and we don't learn that, oh goodness, a car is going to die in 5 minutes, then guess what? You die in 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, if
We
I'm
don't-
going to die in 5 minutes, then I think I'd die before the ritual will be ready.
Well, a car's first.
I can-
Let's go.
Yeah. I also am curious how much is left in my tank, so to speak, versus the sword. If I can kind of gauge
Oh,
it in the
yes.
future.
Yes, because you said you were feeling weak. That was why I was checking your feet.
Oh goodness.
It's totally the reason.
All right, so Debbie gets the circle ready, and Akar disrobes and basically leaves his boxers on and steps into the portal, or in the circle. The magic flares up, and his soul still looks like it is. It is a human soul, but it is completely black. It doesn't have the hues that it normally does. But it doesn't look like there's something consuming him or eating him. But you can see clearly the skull on his chest. It's growing in a pattern that it looks like it might eventually look like armor.
That's neat.
And Debbie's like, oh, you know what? And he goes over, gets a book, flips through it, and shows a drawing from back in the days of the ancients when they were depicting the Death Titan, and it looks like the face of the Death Titan.
Woo. Cool.
Like a giant Moa statue.
No, it looks like Mo's a head ornament. Have you seen Gurren Lagann? The anime?
Yep.
Well, Nidip gets it. That's what basically his chest is going to look like, the head of the Death Titan.
Right. We'll put him
You're
on
in for a
the.
fun time.
Edip can do the web search and post it for all of us.
That would be nice. Yes. Would it be
Or-
kind of like Winky's armor being the Minotaur on the? He's got a Minotaur on his chest, right?
And the horns coming out from the shoulders. So yeah, Winky basically looks like the Gurren Lagann version of a Minotaur.
That sounds cool.
Who goes next?
I might actually take off my my ring for that, just so I can see that armor. Sounds pretty cool.
I'll step in.
Are you thinking the entire head armor, or are you thinking the like full body?
Just the Gurren Lagann head unit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because there's a difference. One looks
Yes,
really
there is.
bad. One looks awesome, and then one looks cool.
If you'll post it in the Boundary chat, click on it for everybody. A link to.
I'm gonna do
Or
that
if you
later.
just send me the web link that you find, I can post it in chat and everyone can see it.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Good. Click it.
You just posted the link, so everyone can click it.
Yeah.
It's the top left corner.
Up left.
Whoa. That's interesting.
No, no. Technically, what I'm talking about is the little guy, the little face with the people sitting in it at the bottom.
Yeah. So that guy in the middle that he's sitting in, the closed version is the top left.
It's a face with arms and legs.
It's
Yeah.
down here at the very bottom. Bottom
No,
left.
your top left corner, the red face.
Top left. This guy.
Not top left, just below the top left.
Yeah,
it's not
sorry.
the guy at the back. It's the guy near the front,
I should have cropped it better. Sorry.
basically directly in front of the face of the lady. Or you're down below the face of the lady to the left.
Like black and white, like a Desquito.
No, it's the
No.
red and black or red and purple whatever. It's the little face thing right in front of her shoulders.
Oh,
To her.
I think I was looking at the wrong lady. I was looking at the red-headed lady.
No.
The blue-haired lady.
Yeah, the
Yes.
big lady up top.
Yeah. Okay.
That looks cool.
So, so it's Modoc with actual like proportional sized arms and legs.
Okay, so yeah, I could have mentioned Modoc too. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think about it until just now. I'm like
That'll
that's
be a
pretty
car.
much Modoc.
The car's actual armor is not some Death Knight armor. It's just
A car
Modoc.
doc.
A car doc. I like that.
that worked out way too well.
Ooh,
So, Core,
I
you
don't-
step in.
I truncated a car dock and I shouldn't have. Sorry, what was that, Charles?
You step in.
Yes.
Okay. When the ritual activates, your aura again it's still a human aura, but it's completely red, and you can see the lines and veins and all the crystals. You still have the forearm, you still have the crown, but everything is small and dull in color. And Debbie is like looking at your arm. Ooh. When did this happen? Oh, you mentioned it, but still, I haven't seen it yet.
And it's how far up? Does it go from like fingertips up to the elbow, or up all the way up to the shoulder, or down the back?
Currently, it's only right at the elbow.
Right. And when I had more power, was it further? Or when I had?
It would have been further up, but you never saw it then.
Okay. Okay, good. I'll use that as my.
That's your fuel gauge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you only have
About a half a tank left.
All right, who's next? We got Winky and Nita.
Why don't you go on up in there, or Nita?
Sure, I'll go next.
I think Winky's over in the corner sleeping.
Well, Winky still needs to go in there. Just will.
We'll
Yeah.
stand him up. Yeah.
All right. Nita steps in, and his aura is flaring all over the place. It has no uniform shape. It is constantly shifting and moving, but you can see all the elements mixing around in there, but none of them is taking over, and none of them is absorbing what's part of him.
That's interesting. I'm picturing this kind of like, like when you look at a fire and it's got like the different colors and they're just kind of,
Yeah. I'm imagining, if anyone's ever seen the anime Akira, when they're looking at the scope and it shows his power, ding 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 ding.
Let me see if I can find that clip.
That's a good one. Right.
Did Atala go in?
Well, Winky's next because he's got a crystal. All right. Winky steps in, and when the effect engages, his aura looks completely wind. He no longer has a gnomish aura anymore. He now has a wind aura, just like Core and Nita, or Core and Akar. And as he's sitting there, you notice that he has a gauntlet on his arm.
Hey, that's new.
Remember, he infected his armor?
Yeah.
Well, it actually was him that was infected, not the armor. It's just,
Oh.
it's manifesting through his armor. Just like Core can do it.
Oh, excuse me. That looks very cool.
But Core has control of it, and Winky does not.
Let's hope that doesn't consume him. Just take over his whole body.
Well, he no longer has an aura of a gnome anymore.
His soul is in a crystal, y'all.
I think most of us are.
I'm just like, it can't eat anything that's not there.
All right. Hatala, are you going to happen?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. Atala, when you hop in, you no longer see anything in your aura other than halfling.
Well, that makes me happy.
Yeah, and Debbie's like, oh, I don't even see the shadow anymore.
That is very good.
But she still has a ship. You grew those back, right?
Yes, you all have your ordinary shadows. Except for Winky, who has 17, because they're following him. No! Oops.
I think Eve's, the last time Eve did this, it was like really bright, like divine.
Yep.
Do you want to try it again, Eve, to see if that's still there, or?
Yeah. Everybody just keep your eyes open.
Oh, what if she's like nothing demonic to her now?
When Eve steps in and the effect goes into effect, her aura is almost blinding to look at.
Oh, why did she tell me to keep my eyes open?
It's even brighter than it was previously.
You guys want me to step out or?
It's like staring at the sun.
The fires on door have been lit.
I guess step out of the thing.
And Debbie is fascinated by your aura.
Touched by an angel.
All right, it is now 8 p.m.
It's almost 8 p.m. in real life, too.
It is.
It takes like 2 hours to get to Listigius, so we're gonna just head to bed and then do that later, or
Get down there and just stay down there for the night.
I'm okay with that.
Eve, you got
I was gonna say if we go to sleep, somebody can bake a cake during the night.
That's true.
I like Eve's
We
plan.
can come back with cake.
That's a good plan.
All right. So you order a cake and then go to bed for the night and then go down to visit him in the morning?
Yeah.
It's a horrible cake. It's only a 3.
And the night passes without any issues. And that was the roll for the crafting of the cake.
Hey! Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
It's the best cake the chef has ever made.
Eve, I want to eat it. We eat just some of it? The whole thing have to make it?
They might offer us a piece, so just you know, be patient.
Patient. Patient. Ooh. Atala, is this what it's like for you all the time?
Probably. I don't know what are you talking about?
The nat 20 that Charles rolled for the cake. I really want to
Why
eat
would
it.
that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is whatever you're feeling is like a small part of what I'm always feeling.
Okay. Y'all head down to Litigious? All right, you get down there, and it seems to be a fairly easy path. The path has become fairly well traveled, and it is lit up and signed the entire way down there. It looks like they've been going down there enough that it's a ordinary task to find your way down there. And one or two of those golems that were down there have been restored and are guarding the way down.
Tyler, one of these. One wrote "suck it" on this sign right here.
Huh?
Weird. I bet you they were really frustrated because somebody told them to make signs.
I thought, yeah. I mean, I thought that was their job, or they had offered. I thought someone had offered to make signs.
We should just put Darius up underneath it.
I've been reading this really cool book that I found in the library. It's really graphic though. Just a little distracted. Or we got the cake, right?
Yes, y'all have the cake.
Good, good.
Do we need to talk about the book?
Don't take the Vic.
It was this like person that had this ability they weren't able to control, and eventually it broke out and like started eating people. And eventually found some of like these parts, so kind of like Titan parts, but like when the parts were reunited, the force was like quelled. But this is interesting. It's called Akira.
Okay. Wonder if that's about one of the. Not the chosen. The. I forget what they're called now.
Primarch.
Primarch.
First
Thank
champion?
you. Yes.
Did you say Chimera?
No, Primarch. I wonder if that's like the Primarch.
I think it's just make believe. It's a kid's book.
Okay.
I'll hold it up. It's obviously like a comic
Well,
book
no.
looking thing.
Those folk tales, can be based on something.
Yes, all stories, fiction or real, they're based off something.
Okay. So you have made it to Lysigius, and y'all are sitting there talking about books.
Oh, Eve's gone. Thought she was gonna talk to him.
Hi,
I'm sure she is. We'll wait on her.
Hi.
Atala, say hi.
Do the thing, Hatala.
What?
You got this,
Do the
Atala.
thing.
Do the thing.
You got it.
What are you supposed to do when you meet somebody?
Hi.
Yeah, she
Yay!
did it.
Another gold star.
Eve pats her on the back.
We have cake.
We're waiting for Eve.
Excuse me.
While you're down here, you
He's
notice
back.
that the housing has been updated, and the houses are all much nicer looking, and it looks like they have a much higher quality of life down here now.
Good to see.
Just so you guys know, I had nothing to say to this dude. I just brought it up, so.
Do y'all offer livable wages down here? Healthcare?
But they trade their minerals for supplies and resources from above.
And we bring them cake.
Yep, and y'all brought Lysigius cake.
Hey,
look-
Lysigius.
Good morning, Lysigius. Hey, we bring cake and bad tidings.
Okay.
A sweet and salty combination.
We
So
brought the cake so that the bad tidings weren't quite as bad.
hopefully, nothing bad for you will happen. But we wanted to give you this warning. We will be going to the swamp that is nearby. I don't know how that's going to affect the subterranean tunnels and whatnot, and I don't. Hopefully, nothing comes through, but we wanted to make sure you were aware of it. If you're curious about what else going on, we can fill you in.
What lives in the swamp?
Black dragons. Mainly.
Dragons,
Ah.
man.
Mainly.
Dragons.
Sure, there's other.
Okay, so yeah, there shouldn't be much issue with them down here. If they manage to get down here, they've made a very wrong turn.
Do y'all have ways of dealing with black dragons?
Have you guys explored?
Really? But at the same time, we can defend ourselves.
I don't know if there's any tunnels going that far. Have you explored super far away from your home, or staying?
No, we generally stay near the home and follow the oars.
Gotcha. Okay. I do want to explain to him like what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish, bringing people together. Is there anything that you can provide? I don't know if it's mainly foodstuffs for the army or maybe something I can't think of, but I don't know if we just came down here to say hi.
You mainly came to warn him in case it was going to be something
Okay.
dangerous to them.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have much that he can help you with. He says he will make sure to give good deals on the ores if you need to gear up.
Okay.
I had been looking for some like adamantium. That's how you say it, right, Hatalia? I'd like to,
Adamantium.
yeah, that stuff. I'd
So
like to make some
technically, in the game world, it's adamantine.
Adamantine. Hi.
You already said that, Hatala.
You already said that.
Were you saying
I
that?
was saying it to a car.
Oh, that's okay. You keep practicing.
Adamantine is considered sky metal because it falls from the sky, so it's not deep underground. That's why it's so expensive and rare.
Right. Well, I don't want to eat your cake because I want your whole, as many people as you guys have to eat as can eat. We can go get another cake made.
I'm sure
But he
you have
really
your
wants
own
a piece of that cake.
It's okay.
And remember, previously y'all used ruby dust to garnish the cake because they like that.
Hatala,
Yeah, do you want to eat ruby dust?
have to give?
I don't.
Technically, it wouldn't kill you, but it would not be the most pleasant thing to eat.
Was it? Or it's already on the cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it makes it look so beautiful.
I don't want
It's
that.
And
sparkles.
it goes with the strawberry really well.
If you look at it and you go like this, it
It's all
sparkles
sparkly.
a lot.
I feel like that can like get caught in your kidney. I was like,
But it's
Kidney
basically
stones?
like you eating sand.
In your sandwich, we've made full circle.
ready.
Hey, Winky, did you know that you have a wind gauntlet now in your aura? You did? Cool.
Smallest of nods.
And your aura looks exactly like a core and a car's aura.
Just wind colored.
Are you getting like a skull on your chest or your arm or?
He's
Me-
got that gauntlet
Yeah.
in his arm.
Oh, his arm is like my arm.
Yeah, his arm is like your arm,
Okay.
but wind.
Gotcha. I was about to make a joke with his butt was turning into.
Winky will learn flight, but it's not pleasant. It's just like when you let go of the balloon.
Giving her all she's got, Captain.
Winky gets jetpack jump.
Have you seen the meme one? It's like, oh, wait, no, I've never seen this lever before. I can actually give her more.
All right.
Well, dinner's ready.
Alrighty. Well, I don't think we're gonna hold you up for too much longer. We're gonna head back up. Is there anything else you need? I don't know that anything that's not already provided that you already worked out, but is everything going good? You like the trade?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. Thank you. Our life has become so much better.
I see that you've definitely got some pretty good living conditions out here. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Note for you though, something you might be, I don't know, just interested to know, is the Deadlands where your home was has now been, I guess, is not cursed anymore. So there's probably not dead things roaming all around it anymore.
You purified it.
Yes.
There are saplings that are beginning to pop up as well, so the forest should come back in a couple 100 years, I think.
You brought it back to life? Thank you. I still remember very little of it, but it is a home.
I guess we will we'll leave you now. So long.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
All right. Y'all head back?
Yep.
All right, you make it back to the tree.
Day is it?
It is about 10:30.
How do we want to go about Luskin and Rip? Can I go ahead and get on the road? Want to Luskin or
Basically,
Larkin? I keep saying Luskin, but Larkin.
by the time you get your gear and portal over to Larkin, it'll be about midday, so you can get a half day's journey.
I think that's
And it's a total of a 3-day journey, I think.
I'm good with that. You guys good with that?
I'm good with that.
Alrighty, do that. All of our rations stocked up.
I'm assuming that my ring is kicked back in by this point. It's been about a week, right?
It's been 3 days.
3 days. Okay, so I got about 4 more days and then my ring will kick back in. So 4 more days of long dreams.
Okay. And then you're going to travel for a half day. Why are you not working? There. I kept trying to grab the icon, but it wouldn't grab the icon. Just real quick, did y'all do anything while you were in town besides just pass through?
Um.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna start looking for upgraded versions of my spells since I'm a sorcerer, but I think I might just leave that task with the tree. Talk to him later about it.
Okay. By the end of the day, Core, you are feeling miserable.
It's gonna be in the cart, just kind of laid back. Use my cloak as a pillow.
Yeah, your feet are very sore.
I'll call for Eve, I guess. It's not hurts so much at the moment. Don't.
I mean, I'm not an expert in feet. That's totally a card, but
That's why I don't want to ask him.
I don't really see anything wrong with your feet.
Okay.
Can I slap a Core in the face? Would he be paying attention enough that, like, smack him upside the head?
I mean, if you literally just smack him in the face while Eve's checking out his feet, he would not be able to do anything about it.
Yeah, I'd like to do that, please.
God.
Does it make the rest of you hurt less?
I just hurt more in more
Slap him in the
places.
face.
Ah,
Is it working?
I'm not sure what you're trying to make work.
I don't either. This is fun, right? Slap him the third time.
Stop.
Okay.
Ah,
Just trying to help.
I'm getting this major
I'll try.
pain
I'll
vibe.
try it
It's
for you
like,
later. Sure, there will be time.
getting this major pain vibe of, something that'll take your mind off that leg? Give me a hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Eve. I did my best.
Thanks.
Okay, Eve. There's 2 people I don't want to treat me. Please. Please always be the one.
And there's a one.
Y'all sleep the night, nothing goes wrong at all, and you feel well rested the next day. And Core, are you riding the entire way, or are you taking some time to walk?
I think I'm going to my spell. Or you get a cast a mercy spell and some stuff.
Oh, I was going to ask you if you wanted to, take a little ride on midnight here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, you can ride around all day with that. Just about. Alright, so you ride along, and your feet are not killing you horribly by the end of the day.
Great.
But the day's travel was uneventful.
It's that at night I do want to check all of my gear and boots and make sure there's nothing in it. There's nothing in them.
Make a perception check. Actually, no, make a crafting check. And the new moon is passed finally.
Gotta go to a different map. There we
Your
go.
icon's done?
Sorry, it lets me do it under attributes as well, but apparently that's an initiative. It was so small. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You notice that your left boot has an extra 1/4 inch of insole on it.
Take it out and examine it.
An extra piece of boot was added to make your boots uneven.
Yeah.
It's fairly simple to remove with basic tools.
I want to use my fire powers to set it on fire, and if I don't get it right away, I just keep doing it until I just make it explode in flame.
You're just gonna burn it off.
Well, I mean,
Make a check.
I took it out. I would have
And now
taken it
you're
out and like this is
incinerating
the thing, and it's like.
So make your check. Okay. It goes, and no flames come out.
Yeah, I stay on this for like 2 hours if I have to.
Yeah, it takes you about 10 tries.
Wait, actually, if
If
Take
you're
one
doing
more
that,
roll.
I want to see if I see him doing that though.
I
If
want to
it's
just
taking you that long.
with as horribly as that went, I think I will just drop it on the ground as we're traveling and just keep going forward. As all
But
of
you
us.
can spend one of your points to just automatically do it.
Well, what I want to do is as we're traveling forward, as we get to at the appropriate range, I want to cast Fireball and actually explode the thing.
I want to pick it up before he does that. If he drops it, I want to try and pick it up.
I'm going
without
to
him noticing
explode Nidip if he picks it up.
it. Are you all right? So you're telling me you're looking at this thing that's about this big from how far away?
Need it? You never even saw it drop.
Okay, fine. Okay.
All right, so y'all are just sitting there, and all of a sudden, Korsh launches a fireball behind you, and it detonates.
Oh, we're doing this now? I'll cast fireball off in a different direction.
Anyone else have fireballs? Launch them all!
I mean, I got
I like this, but why are we doing this?
I got a fireball bow, but I don't want to waste it. I got an
Well,
arrow.
what-
It's got
What the heck is
Why are
happening?
we
You guys
launching
woke me up.
fireballs?
More fireballs!
Why?
Scorched earth policy!
Wiki, you got a fireball? For
Okay.
some reason, we're throwing fireballs. I guess we're being attacked. I don't know. I don't see anything.
That location.
All right, I'll hit the same location with the fireball.
Okay,
I don't know
y'all,
what we're doing,
y'all have nuked a spot and started a grass fire.
but okay.
I'm gonna go put it out.
Look what you did, guys. Look what you did. Immediately run over and try to start stomping out the edges of the fire.
Is everybody occupied with putting the fire out?
It's a 40-foot circle of fire.
Okay, so everybody's occupied with that.
No, I
You
You
pay
can
no
create
heed to it.
water.
I am not.
you're not gonna go do anything.
I'm just
about it.
staring daggers at it.
Is there a river or a creek nearby? We need to put this out.
Core,
There's
what was
nothing
over
nearby.
there?
Sorry.
What
Need
was
a-
over there?
Oh, there was something in my boot that was causing me pain, and
Was it a snake?
it was demonic, and we handled it.
There was a demonic thing in your boot. How long has it been there?
I don't know. That's why we had to destroy it. I've been hurting
Are
for
you
days.
Don, I want to check the spot.
I'm gonna check my feet.
Where was it?
Or
No, I want to check. You said it was demonic. We just hit it
Yeah,
with
we
fire.
need to
I'm
look
not
at
sure
it.
that's even going to destroy it. Like,
yeah, it's in the center
Is
of that at
in
the,
the center of
the
that?
fire.
Okay,
over
I want to
there.
go
There's
check and
nothing there.
see.
Let
is
me
there
know if I need
anything
to hit
there?
it again.
The fire is still burning currently because no one's used any water to put it out.
While everybody's
Need
doing that, I'm gonna go pee on the wagon. I need to start marking my territory.
What the
What?
heck?
I've realized that after talking to Grunhilde that I need to truly embrace who I am.
So it means
Someone
peeing on the
put some
cart?
Water.
Look, I didn't want to
I'll,
do it in
uh,
front of y'all, so while y'all are over there, I'm gonna
Don't
pee
do
on
it
the cart.
behind us.
I do want to walk
No,
with Hatala
You
over
can
to
look
it.
for it later, but that's what I did, and then I will join you and help put out the fire by not peeing on it, but producing water.
As we're at the edges of the flame, can we see in to see if it's still there?
There's a raging fire. You can't see anything but fire.
Right, Hatala, it might still be there.
We'll pull Winky to the
I
side.
want to cast grease in the middle of it.
Can I pull Winky to the side real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, Winky, you got an extra one of those?
And what?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A shoe?
Yeah, the extra part of the shoe that you put on his boot. You got an extra one?
Oh yeah, I think I do.
All right, hand it to me real quick.
Here you go.
What?
I'm just gonna set it on the ground as quietly and as stealthily as I can behind Core, and then walk up behind him and go, "Oh, here it is." And I'm gonna pick it up off the ground. Is this what you're trying to destroy?
Core, make a perception check.
All right. Perception on this thing. EP. Nope, it's not there. It's gonna be under attributes.
5 seconds, I automatically get it.
Dang it, there's more than one perception now. Dang. All right.
That might not be.
Okay.
Do you want me to do a deception roll?
Yes.
Nope.
All right. He did not see you do it, but he heard you doing it.
I want to turn around like, it is demonic. Look, look, Nita. I want to cast this on Nita. It's traveling. It's coming after us.
I'm gonna pick it up and throw it to Core immediately. Just see what he does. Like
No,
throw it
well,
at
I
Core
cast
and see if he-
paranoia
First,
on
you
you.
have to make a saving
Oh,
throw.
you cast paranoia on me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get a chance to saving throw that?
You get a will saving throw.
Yeah,
All right.
30 will save.
Oh no. Oh no. This is
I
not going to go
really
well.
hope you roll one
Uh-uh.
for some reason.
Where's the will save? That's on the player sheet, right?
Mhm.
It's at
If
the
you
bottom
go-
of attributes as well.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you did a regular success. The target believes everyone it sees is a potential threat. It becomes unfriendly to all creatures.
Okay.
If he rolls a success, hold on.
He also has resolve.
He has
Yeah.
resolve.
It becomes unfriendly to all creatures to which it wasn't already hostile, and even those that were previous allies. It treats no one as an ally, and the spell ends after basically 1 minute.
So
He got a critical success. Target is unaffected.
Now, he got
I
a
was-
regular.
How's that a
No,
he's got
when you
resolve,
roll a
so it-
success on a will save, you get a
Because I have
critical
resolve.
success instead.
He has
Oh,
resolve.
yeah.
Okay.
mhm.
So he is unaffected.
Wow, that went better than I was thinking it would.
Core,
I would have loved to play out the other, but he has resolve.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not demonic. It's just a piece of shoe. I'm gonna toss it to him.
Why do you have a piece of shoe? Are you
Uh,
doing this to me?
Why would I don't wear shoes?
And why are you?
You've been wearing shoes the
Why?
whole
Why are
time.
you even giving me a shoe?
I neither confirm nor
Did
deny
you?
the
Did you even
fact.
see me take out the stuff earlier?
Yeah.
I thought you
He
didn't
just
know.
said he's not wearing shoes while you see him wearing shoes.
Roll a deception check.
Sure.
It's a one no matter what you roll, my man.
Nope. I'm not wearing shoes.
You still don't make him believe you're not wearing shoes.
Oh, come on, that +0 to charisma. This looked like what you were trying to destroy, so
I thought
was
I just-
hoping that by planting one that I could get some truth out of you about what you were doing, because you seemed really pissed about like a piece of shoe.
Oh, it was.
What's up?
I guess I was just upset at all the pain that I've been going through for days on end. I'm assuming someone put it there and just let me be in pain.
Hmm.
You're right. I probably did go over top.
Winky.
Did you admit to this, Winky?
Do Winky did this in a RP, or did he just admit to it to us?
Well, the entire forest is on fire, so
He's starting to feel bad about his actions. It's like, this is not how this is supposed to go.
My bad, guys. Sorry.
Like, you've been brushing that mule over there for a while. You're
He's got a bald spot.
just ignore it.
So how do you feel now that it wasn't me, huh? I was just trying to figure out what
I
the
don't
heck
know
you were
that-
doing. Alrighty then, we're gonna get back to our walk.
Well, we don't need a
we're not gonna put a
campfire.
fire.
We put the fire out. No, I'll put the fire out if it comes to that.
Okay, y'all use water and put the fire out.
Yep.
Y'all start traveling.
I'm gonna go up to Core, be like, "Hey, I know Winky said he did it, but like, if you're trying to add some height on, you can just put one of those under each of your shoes."
That I'm doing.
Would it be yeah. Oh, it wasn't you. I thought you. Okay.
I would
I'm
have.
sorry.
I would have
I
fixed
thought
it
maybe.
if I had known.
Oh, I thought Winky was just trying to like diffuse the situation. So, I'm sorry. All right. Well, cool.
I mean, it makes sense for him to have lifts for his shoes.
He's just trying to raise you up or something. I don't know.
Okay, y'all make it to Ribbon. And it's been a fairly ordinary day.
Absolutely ordinary day.
And it's basically, 6 in the afternoon when you get there.
Is Core 1 foot barefoot for the entire time.
I put my boot back on.
After you disintegrated it with 3 nukes?
No.
He blasted the piece that came out
Yeah,
of
I
it.
took the piece that was causing me pain out and dropped it as we were traveling. And then as we
Okay.
got far away, I hit it with the fireball. And put my boot back on.
And then Nita hit it with another fireball.
I see
And
no
then
one
the
else.
It too.
No one else helped me defeat the threat. I see.
Yeah.
I know who my friends are
Remember that.
now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have fireball.
Well, Akar, that is something
No,
you need to
no.
fix. There are arrows for this. We can help you.
Well, I mean, I have 1 fireball arrow. I
You-
don't wanna waste it on
You
on
do
shoe.
have
You
one. You have a
If
fire.
it had jumped up and started moving, I would have definitely have shot
than
it.
shoot the shoe that he
It
can't
was a
see off in the distance.
I told you right in the middle of the car. You could hit the middle of a giant area. I saw you do it up in the Deadlands.
Yeah, but that was before a gigantic fireball hit it.
Well, the fire just makes it easier to see what you're shooting at.
I mean, I can't argue with that fact, but I didn't really want to waste it because I wasn't sure what was going on.
Sorry.
Oh, so hold on for a second. Akar, do you need to actually go do your thing?
8:45 is probably when I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Should be back around 9:10 or so.
Okay. Are you just gonna leave your thing open so it won't mess with the stream?
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it open, and I'll mute the character just in case, or mute Discord.
All right. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. You are now at Ribbon. What do you do?
To the adventure.
It's near the end of the day, so you're gonna need to find a place to stay.
We have lodging at the Adventurers Guild, or is that just like dining facilities?
They have lodging now. You went to stay there once,
Let's say since we're part of the guild now,
and they've opened it up again.
you're welcome, everyone.
All right. So you head to the Adventurers Guild. And you do notice that the town is a little bit concerned about something. Everyone is kind of looking around, and people are a little bit on edge.
I'd like to, as we're going through, catch one of the guards as we pass, or is everyone on edge about here?
Oh, some travelers reported that there was, a group of people attacking some kind of monster on the road, so they thought something was dangerous out there.
That's good. We'll keep an eye out. We'll definitely try to assist in that if.
Yeah, so watch yourself on the roads. Apparently, people are having to defend themselves.
Yeah, it's dangerous out there.
Something's afoot.
Something's afoot.
It's always about feet. Class feats, skill feats, something's afoot. Course
Okay.
feet's been hurting. I don't know.
You seem
conspiracy
awfully
going
keyed
on.
in on this, Akar.
Yeah. There's something going on afoot here. It's very suspicious.
Is it a shoe?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's a brake shoe for our car.
Something's going on. That was good, Winky.
All right. You make it. You're at the hall though now, and they let you in without any issues whatsoever. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we got rooms ready."
Thank you.
We gotta tell a dude about the Crystal Grotto.
Yeah, I was just trying to find names.
Wasn't it Lord Alfred or something like that?
Yes, that sound. Lord Cineas. Lord
Cineas.
Cineas, Lord Diamat is a half elf. Lord Alfred is Mr. Lakewood's contact. He's 80 years
Mhm.
old. Here's our initial contact.
Yeah.
Lord Cineas was the Tower of Obalita quest giver. Lord Viserius was the Crystal Grotto, son of the old guild
Hmm.
master, newest guild master.
Yep.
Okay.
So you go find Lord Viserius?
Yes. Well, I would give him an invite to dinner. Be the play.
And I'm very intrigued with this town. I've never been in this town before.
You got
I'm-
your dinosaur beneath this town.
Yeah. This is where
Yeah.
you found.
But wasn't it the town was locked up by the time I came through?
Didn't they? Y'all had to sneak in, didn't you?
Came through the sewers. Yes.
So you have been. You just did it illegally.
Yes.
You-
So we were
So you just
in the
haven't been
town itself.
sightseeing,
We were,
is what you're saying.
yes, we were under the town. So
Well, I
it
thought we
was kind
could
of
we
a-
could leave normally. They just didn't let people in.
Yes, and I believe when I came through traveling, when I met up with you guys, it was on lockdown essentially
Okay.
from the plague.
Viserius is like, okay, sure. It's the dining hall. We're all there, so come on.
Oh.
Matala, there's gonna be food.
Why are you telling the tower?
And feet.
Matala
I was
has
just
food.
expecting Hatala to say hi then.
Hi.
Well, we do have information on the Crystal Grotto you asked us to investigate.
Oh, did you find it? Y'all been good at finding things.
Yes. Eve, you wanna?
Don't tell me you destroyed it too.
No, it's still there. We did let out the really bad demon. Well, he's not that bad. We did let him out though.
Wait, I thought it exploded.
The main crystal went down into the earth, and then the thing flooded. So it's still there, but it's flooded with water.
You also should know not to put any of the crystal into a bag of holding.
And there's a
And
giant,
be careful about touching any of the crystal.
giant hole there as well. It's contact the Temple of Gazra. They might give you direction.
Yeah, just tell him Eve sent you.
We'll send someone to see if we can categorize anything from there.
Oh, you also might run into an old man.
Cankerous. Just let him be cantankerous.
Yes, somebody. There may be brooms involved. Just want to let you know that. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Say boom.
All right.
So, also moving on. Over the course of the meal, this is why we invited you to the meal. Here's what's going on in the world.
First off, weren't you also going to tell him about the Deadlands?
Yes, that was what I was going to go into. So, here's the Deadlands. What's happening there? The Kaminoan army that's flowing across. There's that potential threat now on our east side. Also, where we see if there's anything you can provide as far as explain to him about Brigand Meyer and trying to get in there and how that links into the Quella threat.
Do you mention the library?
Yeah, I think we've already talked to him about the library.
And so he's like, wait, you mean it's real?
Of course.
It's been one of those rumors, but no one's found anything about it.
Yeah,
Everyone talked about it.
Technically, we haven't found anything about it, but that's why we're going there.
But we do know that it exists.
Do we?
we talked to
We went
we
into a
talked to some
painting.
snow elves, I believe, that gave us direction.
Yeah, they confirmed that
The
there
swamp.
was a library portal in Brigand Meyer.
I'm
And not to
beginning
mention, it was confirmed from Agamemnar's notes. You weren't here for that because that was early on when they first got the tree. But Agamemnar was actually studying at the edges of the library back then.
Yeah, we were like level 3, and we're like, hey, let's go to the swamp, and they're like, there's an ancient dragon. Like, hey, we're not gonna go to the swamp. Missed all that.
Yeah, I came in at level 7, so yeah, that was a lot of myth stuff. I was off with Eric doing my ranger stuff. Be honest with you, you guys are much more capable than most of the people that I've worked with before.
Yeah,
They're good and all.
most adventurers are well beyond any ordinary people.
They're good and all, but yeah. I know their loyalty, and they'll always have my back. But you guys, completely different story. I don't know half of you from Adam or Eve.
But
Not
you
you,
like-
Eve.
but Eve,
Another Eve.
I was gonna
Not
say,
you, Eve. No, another
you
Eve.
should
Yeah.
know Eve. We've been traveling.
No, not that Eve, but another Eve. Yeah.
You know another Eve
Yeah.
and an Adam?
Yeah. You've never read
Is
that
your
story?
memory coming back, or
Well, I mean, no, not really, but
Is your
Oh, I
dad
thought you
named
were talking
Adam?
about Steve.
we? Well, is it Eve Steve, or is this a whole nother Steve?
Yeah, because
Well, we have Steve the Kobold,
It's true.
and I think we've got other Steves
yeah.
too.
So we have Steve the Cobalt. We got Steve that is the shadow of Eve.
yeah, I've never met Steve.
Well, why are you telling us about
Either
Steve?
either Steve. Now I was talking about another Eve,
Okay.
not Shadow Eve.
not sure
or, I guess
While you're bringing
y'all have
up
a Cobalt
Eve,
friend.
I'm sorry, Lord Deciduous. Yes. Back on topic though. Is there any help that you could provide, or the kingdom?
Now that I cannot promise anything of. Any information we have on Brigand Meyer, I will make sure our historians will bring that to y'all.
Does your
We
library
have
have
that right this morning.
any good books on dragons, black dragons specifically? Any weaknesses or threats or?
Are their names?
No, mostly that we have information on just chop off their head and they die,
Okay.
and be watch for the acid because they spit acid.
For a second, I thought you said ass, but acid makes sense.
Watch out for that too. I mean, I imagine they make big poops.
Weird question. Has there ever been a black dragon in this area? Have y'all defended the town from a black dragon before?
No, most of them spend times near the swamps north of us.
Okay. Because we're also looking for parts of black dragons, specifically the ones in Brigandmire. So I was just asking.
Are we gonna give them our quest to go to Brigandmire to get the parts?
No.
He's
I
like
was just
80
wondering
years
if they,
old, Akar.
I was just wondering if they had already done it.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
don't have any trophies of black dragons. We have some trophies of reds and whites, and I think a blue. We got a claw from a blue, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, not much
if
color in the
we-
claw.
I doubt the opportunity is gonna come up. But if we're able to, we might try to bring you a head or two. Maybe.
Anything you can bring would be wonderful to add to the collection.
Eve is very skilled at disassembling dragons.
That is a wonderful trait to have.
For everyone else.
Oh, it's really good.
Just not for the dragon.
Do you know if Blakewood is in town?
I believe he is. I believe he's already returned to his house for the night, but you could probably find him in the morning.
Okay, I might send a runner, or to
No problem.
deliver a note tonight and meet him in the morning.
Just ask for the steward in the morning, and they'll send a runner to get him.
Thank you.
Let him know.
I got you. Sorry. Now that that's concluded, is there anything else you need to tell us, Akar, about Eve?
No,
Okay, is this something that? Okay.
I don't know her. I know of her story.
Oh, okay. That was different.
Yes,
Thought you were about to.
it was just a euphemism.
Oh,
I was
is that
referring
that
to. I
something
was
from your regional dialect? I haven't heard that one up in my parts.
well. I was referring to the brethren the ones
Eve,
that found
brother?
me, the ones that found me, and I was associating with. I don't know you guys, but those are like my family, and now I call you guys family. We've
Maybe we were
traveled for
family,
many
but you
months
didn't
now,
know
and
her? You're confusing me, Akar.
she is from a story.
How do your brothers come into the...
It has nothing to do with my brothers. Oh my goodness! Keep up, man. Keep
I'm
up.
trying!
I was referring to the family that I met.
Wait,
Eric.
Akar, can you just get me the book? I'll just read it.
Yes. I don't currently have it.
Okay.
It was
Put that on your
something I
to-do
remember
list
from long
and
ago. Yes, I shall get the book to you. I don't know if there's any more copies.
perhaps you need
actually.
to go now to go look for it.
I'm assuming that it sunk with a ship that I would remember when I was a child.
841.
We're actually joking about that being a good segue for you heading out.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we turn in for the night unless there's something else we need. Do we,
What do you turn into?
we had rooms for the night. I have my own room. I think that was what I had last time. For my 2 hours. And then I want to spend a lot of time in the library after that.
As opposed to the reference made and not noticed.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Apparently, Core turned into a pumpkin that night.
turn into nothing? Um,
Okay.
am I able to
tonight-
turn tonight? As far as werewolf?
You can't turn into the night because you don't have the ability to turn into the night. You're not the darkness. Okay, the town is all quiet for the evening.
Has Nadep been in human form tonight? Or...
No, the new moon's long gone, but he turns on a full moon.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he's
That's right.
technically a were dwarf.
Yeah.
On a full moon, he turns into a dwarf.
I guess I had it in my head. Opposite. There's no moon, so he all his power.
Okay. It is the next morning, and they have breakfast as usual, and you send the runner to find Mr. Lakewood?
Yes.
You want to give him a specific message?
Requesting a meeting concerning dangers from Briggenmeyer.
Okay. By the time you're finished eating breakfast, Mr. Lakewood shows up.
Good morning.
Hey, hello. What brings y'all to town?
We are.
What's up, Briggenmeyer?
Yes, we are. Well, we're going to be going in.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Extremely, which is we're currently on a bit of a tour, seeking allies, distract the denizens there. We've got a lot of things in place. Giant Spider Queen has agreed to help us with the Dragon Queen there. There's a lot of threats that just getting in the portal to the library is there. We have confirmed it.
Good.
Fill in on the danger that's in the library at the moment. So, but we want to bring all this to your attention. One, to seek aid. Two, we've already sent word to Fort Walsh, but if there were any other preparations that needed to be made by the kingdom, or any fallout from
Okay.
that. Also, to fill you in, also Deadland wise, I'll give him the fill on that, and then
Okay. Wow, that is a lot of information. And
Yep.
so wait, does that mean that guy over there is related to me somehow?
you guys may be cousins, maybe like fourth cousins, maybe fifth.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. Neat. Well, aid-wise, I do not think the Order of the Keys is going to be much use against dragons. We will support you in your activities around the tree, of course, and defending it. Because this is basically going to be kicking a hornet's nest.
Yes. If you would relay all that to the king, well,
Yes, I'll definitely let him know to send troops to the fortress.
Okay.
Because they're going to be stirred up there as well. They do have some experience fighting black dragons because they do occasionally attack. That's why that fortress is set up. It was built solely to protect the land from them. And apparently the swamp had been expanding, but then they figured out a way to use magic to prevent it from expanding any further. So, yeah, that's nice.
they hire beavers.
I don't know what they did. I believe some mage helped, but I don't really know anything about it.
Might have
Maybe
like
after in Brigham Mire, you can go figure out how they did that. Because from what I understand, that fortress didn't used to be in a swamp. The swamp was down south of it. I mean, it's been so long since I've been there, I really can't tell you much about it.
Probably has like a beaver familiar or something. Okay. We'll try to look them up when we're down there. I know we've been talking for a while. I don't want to take up your whole day.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I've got. Anyone else have anything?
Okay, so what else do I do? It's early in the morning, so you can still get a full day's travel if you want.
Yes. We're heading.
To the Lonely Mountain.
Are we going to? Is that where? Are the dwarves still there?
You don't know. Because you were going to go down to. Originally, I thought you were going to stop at the Lonely Mountains to try to contact the kobolds. Then you were going to
that's
go.
right. Eve did say.
Something.
Yeah. Sorry. That'd be the plan then. Would have talked that through.
So y'all ready to head to the Lonely Mountain?
My car's still not gonna get to meet Steve.
Do we on the as we prepare to leave, I do want to try to send a message to Steve since we know him to let him know that we'll be trying to reach him.
Coming around the mountain.
Did we teach them the spell, Eve? How to do message?
They already knew it.
They already.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
We they were like, well, this is easy magic.
Ah. I'll be right back.
Okay. As y'all are moving along, you can see something strange in the distance bounding your way.
Can I tell what it is?
As it gets closer, you see this approaching. It's running in fast and waving eagerly at y'all.
What the heck?
Could this be an Earth Titan child?
You think this man would wreck the forest?
Maybe we should get out of the way.
We'll give Cora a second so he can see it.
Clicking on something.
Yes, you see that is
Ah.
bounding towards the group, waving at y'all.
Hey,
The
that looks
waving-
friendly.
The waving seems nice.
Oh. It's
It looks nice.
waving back.
It stops about 20, 30 yards out from y'all. It's like, hey, you, big guy in armor.
Me?
Want to wrestle?
What?
Yeah!
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 All right, hold on a second.
It was nice knowing you, Cora.
I'm like limbering up, getting ready. I'm like, remember, Eve, don't let a car or Anita hurt me after I get hurt.
Can I see your shoes?
Not taking my shoes off.
All right. All right, Core, roll for initiative.
Hey, need it.
Yes.
I'll bet 10 gold that Core wins.
Put me down for that
Okay.
too. Jabatala. For a second there, I thought you guys were going to start digging a hole for my grave. Glad you think I'll pull through.
All right. It goes first.
Hmm.
All right. What is its speed?
How big is this guy? Consider like a giant guy
He's
running.
he's just a little bigger than you.
Okay.
They're basically human size, but larger.
Okay. No weapons or anything. He said wrestling, so that's what I was going with.
Yeah, he is not. He's basically cracking his knuckles. He looks like a bear boxing brawler.
Okay.
So let's see. Hey, he charges right all the way up to you. You get an attack of opportunity.
Punch him.
Four.
Did I?
You miss. It's going to target you. It is going to swing. .38, so it hit. So it has punched you. .31 damage.
Ouch.
And when it punched you, it automatically grabbed you.
It's not letting me take the damage.
Make sure you have your token selected.
Yeah. Not really letting me do anything. They select at least
hold on.
one token, but like I don't have.
I can do the damage for you for now.
Okay.
All right, and that's its turn.
Being grappled. Let's see.
All right, hold on a second. You are currently grabbed by it. Your turn starts, so you take damage.
My whole screen is shifted up again.
Yeah, it's doing that to me too. You take 24 fire damage because you realize it's literally magma running through this thing's veins.
Okay. You have to do that again for me. Can't.
Okay.
And I'm just on fire now. Or is that a...
No, you're not on fire.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it
At
was...
the beginning of each round you're grappled, you'll take that damage.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Just for a second, try to move your character to see if you can.
There we go. I think I've got... Yeah.
Okay. And out of curiosity, try taking the damage again yourself. We'll remove it.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna click heal.
All right. There we go. So now you got full control again.
Cool.
All right. Now you can try to escape.
Yep, that's gonna be my first action, is to try to get out of this grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Realizing wrestling's probably not the greatest idea.
Hold on a second. Okay, so you did succeed. I was making sure.
Okay.
So you broke the grapple.
Broke the grapple.
That's one action.
One action. When I haste myself, then I want to... that should be 2, so I got one more. I just want to... does the athletics check have map to it? Multiple attack penalty?
It's not an athletics check to punch.
No,
It's unarmed.
I mean to break the grapple. I get...
No,
Okay.
grappling, using skills does not affect multiple attack.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. Let me post this link for him to click again since Mo's back. You notice that a creature has charged up to the group and is currently boxing Core, Akar.
Yes, I was watching while I was out.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, I was keeping up. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh! I heard Eve go, "Bye, Core."
All right, you hit.
That doesn't seem like a... Just kind of like, BAT! Look back at the guy, I was like...
But remember, you can just grab him.
Well, that was my
Remember,
last action.
that was the second action.
I broke the grapple, cast haste on myself.
Which gives you an extra, and then now you have 2.
Alright, yeah, I'll just grapple him.
All right. So you make an athletics check, and he gets to resist that. Hold on. Clicking through him makes it easier because I can actually click on The grab. uh, I guess it's versus. Hold on. Let me look this up real quick.
Charles, does my bloodline feat go off? I cast the spell.
Against the target's fortitude, sure. So you did succeed in grabbing it.
Sweet. Laugh at him. I got you now.
As you're watching, you see the bruise that was on the creature from when you punched it heal up. So now it is going to try to escape.
It's gonna be an opposed athletics.
No, it's a flat DC check, apparently.
Ah.
Escape. You attempt to escape from being grabbed. Close what? Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. Okay, you can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check using your attack modifier if you choose. Okay, so never mind. It's not a flat check. He gets to do a athletics check versus your grab check that you did previously. He
Whoa.
breaks the grapple.
Easily. Holy crap.
It's okay, Car. I still got this. You don't have to make
Grab
it
him
sound so
again.
bad.
Grab him again!
Why do you sound like you're struggling?
I'm far away.
So it targets you. It's going to swing again. It is hit, and you are automatically grabbed. Oh, okay. So you got out easily the first time. It wasn't supposed to be that easy.
Okay.
Here's your damage. 51.
Oh. Eve, I'm beginning to think this was a bad idea.
Well, you got yourself into it, so
You want to go
And then-
next?
It starts whirling you around
Does
and
anybody
then
think we
launches
should
you.
start to help?
nah.
Car, do you want us to help?
Ah!
Oh,
Do you need help or do you. Is everything
That's
all
all
right?
you heard was ah.
Just crumple on the ground.
Everybody. Need it. It's funny because you get to rewatch that.
I'm
All right,
excited.
so you will take half damage from this.
Does it look like it's trying to kill him?
It's just smiling like an idiot as it bounces him and tosses him around.
All right. I guess I'm gonna trust that it's not gonna kill him.
And then it starts shouting and hopping up and down. And that's its turn.
Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
All right, I'm going to want to mirror image myself. Then I'm gonna charge in on him.
All right.
Nothing happened to me. Okay. It immersion to 2. That was a 1. So I'm gonna try to grapple with my last.
All right. 28. You did grab it.
Goodness, this guy's super easy to grab. Ha! Got you again.
It's laughing and smiling.
That don't seem good, Core.
It's going to attempt an escape
Okay,
check.
Car, I got him this time.
Okay. You do you.
You want next?
I can give it a shot.
All right. It managed to escape your grapple by flipping around like an idiot. I mean, it literally is like, and then it is going to just try to grab you.
My mirror image, a 1 on a D4.
Yep. So first we got to see which one it hit.
I think you have to get the 1 to get me. And that
It grabbed it, nothing. It was like, whoa. And then it just reaches over and actually grabs you without noticing the others.
oh.
Actually, hold on a second. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I was wrong about that. I was thinking that worked a different way.
That
So
image,
no, it reached to grab you and failed. So it's going to reach one more time.
the D6 or 1 or a 2 on a D6.
/ roll 1d3.
Or that, yeah.
And it grabbed at another one. It's like,
No, don't press that. Why?
What's he done? Is that me saying that? No, don't grab me!
Sorry, I was sampling sound effects. I keep forgetting my headphones are up high enough to where it picks it up on the mic because I'm deaf as shit.
okay, it tries to grab one last time, which is a d2.
Coin flip. No!
That time it grabbed at you. Skills athletics. What is your fortitude modifier?
Fortitude modifier?
22. So it grabbed you.
There's no way I can.
And that's its action. It's your turn, which means you automatically are set on fire.
Hmm.
17 damage.
Ah, Eve is really hot! I didn't know it was this hot!
Now you can try to escape.
Atala, I'm not sure if he's trying to kill Core, but it looks like he's losing. Should we Help!
Try to break.
You easily break free.
Well,
If Core wants our help, I'll ask for it. But when he gets knocked out and it starts coming after us, I'm stabbing Stabby.
Oh,
I can
okay,
bring him
well,
back up once he drops. So
Yeah, I'll follow that too. I'll follow that. Yeah. You got it, Core. You're doing great.
going for the grab.
You got him.
All right, so I grabbed him. I want to trip him
All right.
to the ground, wrestle him to the ground. Ah! Can't go down. I'm taking it.
Hold on. Let's see. Trip. At least one hand free. Target one. You try to knock her to the ground. Attempt an athletics check against the target's reflex.
I feel like I have a chance. Well, no, that was a horrible roll.
You got it to the ground.
What?
Hey. Oh, all right. I take back. I think Core's winning now.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry. I forgot I can go up here to utility now. Or effects. There we go. Chrome.
Is there, as we're wrestling, is there a way I can put him in like a lock or an arm bar or something? Some way to make it
Chokehold.
harder. Maybe give me like a +2 for him to break or something like that. If I succeed in another athletics.
Make another grapple check. All right, you have now got it in a hole, basically a chokehold.
All right, I'm gonna just hold this as much as possible, and I'll give it his turn.
All right, so it first will try to escape from the chokehold. Wait, hold on. I'm not going to count that. I'm going to do something different real quick. I like this better. Athletics, keep the lowest. All right, it did manage to break your chokehold on it. And now it's going to try to just get up to untangle you. It managed to get out of your hold, and then it stands up.
I could try to charm it if you want.
Stop thinking about its feet, a car.
What? I didn't say anything about the feet.
Look, you can talk to him after this, okay? He seems like a great guy.
It's your turn. He's standing up again.
Yeah, I will stand up as well. I'm going to grapple, but basically do this whole thing again. Try to grapple him, get him to the ground.
You succeeded in grappling him.
All right, let's go for the trip. Ah!
You succeeded in tripping him.
All right, let's lock it in.
And you succeeded in getting him in the chokehold again.
All right, for the final action, like just say, you can give up. It's okay. You can tap. I don't have an end turn button anymore.
We're not even bothering with it. Don't worry about it.
All
It's just the two of you. It's going to try to get out of the chokehold again. It succeeds in getting out of the chokehold. And then it's going to try to get out of the trip. It does get out of the trip.
Jeez, dude.
And then it's going to stand up.
And it fails to stand up.
No, that's automatic.
We're gonna rinse and repeat this until the sun sets. How many hours? How many hours until I go unconscious?
A car is already taking a seat.
If you
and
go
pulled out
that
a
long,
snack.
it'll change your name.
All right.
I've already sat down and pulled out a snack. You know, giving some to midnight. It's
Come
like,
on, it's a good bet, Atala.
You got
Winky
him
and I
again.
are playing cards.
You tripped him, and you held him.
And let's
His turn.
tell you can tap out still.
Make sure to put him prone again.
Well,
And
guys,
grab.
everyone, we're going for a nat 1. Come on, guys.
Effects on, effects off. Effects on, effects off. Effects on, effects off.
And he is going to try his athletics check. Keep the lowest again.
2 18s.
Yeah.
Wow,
18.
that's crazy.
So he breaks the chokehold, and then he's going to try to disconnect from the grab.
Yes.
You held him!
Ah.
And he's like, okay.
Ah! I did it! Hatala, how much did we win?
10 gold from our own pot.
Dang.
I didn't know there was a pot going. I would have put in.
Oh, Eve, it hurts so much.
Check your shoe.
Good job. Good job. What is your name?
Dop.
Dop. Good wrestle, Dop.
Me Dop. You good.
Yes.
Haha.
Good.
Me could flatten you, but you fun.
Yes, good Dop. Thank you for not.
You grab.
You hurt me lots.
Yeah,
Oh.
that throw was pretty awesome.
Yes, you got fire thing on. Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
There's your
And he's
healing.
looking at you. He slaps you on the back. Are you unicorn?
Yeah. Are you Faye too?
What they?
Funny tricksters.
Oh, no like Faye.
Ah.
Faye boring. They don't fight fair.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That is
disappear.
true. That is very true.
I point at the one over there with the cat ears. Him. He's Trixie. So is that one
Up.
over there with the? You got
Yeah.
wings now, Tala?
When you point at me, I take my ring off
Blue
and then my
feathers.
armor and
Blue
all
feathers.
my. But yeah, when you point at me, I take my ring off and then you can see all my armor and all my gear.
Imagine you take
Yeah,
off the wrong.
Put it right back
I'll
on.
point back to a car. You can wrestle him next.
That was your ring of sustenance. Yeah, that's what
No,
Elijah
no,
was just
no.
saying.
That was the Rolls Gold one.
Eve, are you okay? I know it's really hot over here. Be careful.
I just stepped on in a hole or something and fell. I'm good.
Check your boots.
My boots are fine.
All
They
right.
are made for walking.
He
That's
slaps you on
good.
the back one time a little bit too hard as usual. And he's like, you fun. Okay, me go now. Here, tick thing.
Thank you. Bye. Look at what he gave me.
He gave you a fancy silver tea set.
Incredible. Guys.
This guy's
Eve.
not a bull in the china shop.
Eve.
It was a bunch of, it was in a bag, and he just kind of had it on his belt. And he's like, here, you tick thing.
I have something for our tea now.
What
Let's
kind of tea do you
go.
like to drink?
I don't know. I was trying to see what Eve
Wow.
has.
Oh, you don't want what I have right now, but
Just don't poison me.
we can find some. I can go find something.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Grab some leaves.
Let's go look for something.
Tea is just leaf soup.
Should I?
Hot
I'm
leaf
not
soup.
gonna lie, Core. I thought you were gonna die.
Uncle Ira would disagree, but
Just roll
The first
like my herb.
When he chunked you like 30 feet, I was just like,
that was at that point. It was the first time he hit me in the head. I was like, "Oh, this is not good."
Well, I mean, yeah, you took it, but did you look back like?
Yeah, I mean, did you see me when I punched him back though?
Yeah, I mean, I thought you looked back like, yeah, I
Yeah.
got this. I didn't get the vibe of, oh
Sorry,
God, I might die.
these things, if they're on neutral ground, they just like to boast about how strong they are and look for strong people. But if they're on their home turf, they murder anyone there.
Oh,
Okay.
And their
nice.
primary form of attack is to grab someone and beat everyone around them with them and then chunk them into someone else.
That sounds about right.
Honestly, that's what Core would do if he could.
This is true.
It's not wrong.
Hey, we might need to get you 2 weight belts. Do they stack?
No.
Do you know if they stack?
Yeah.
And he bounds off into the distance again.
All right, I'll just
Reluctant
I'm gonna just
Autonomous.
sit
in a
down
way.
and try to collect myself while I wait on Eve.
Hey, Core.
Hey.
Your shoes untied.
I have ties on it. My buckle came undone. I look down.
Let's see. How lucky are you? You find some decent herbs that would make for a tea that is non-dangerous, but not super beneficial either.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make tea, and when Core drinks it, I'm just gonna heal spell him, like, without him noticing.
Oh,
I think you're gonna
that's
say
cool.
put poison in it.
It's cool.
No. I'm gonna make him think my tea's, like, super healing.
That's pretty cool. Well,
Wait,
you
what
know,
time of day?
Do we have sugar? Tea isn't good without sugar.
this is Mo talking. You know, if you do that, he's going to want your tea all the time.
Yeah, there's one.
Okay. We are back to the main map. Y'all are at the halfway point for the day when that thing came bounding out.
Yeah, so that thing where it's moved up, it's like every time we switch maps, it kind of likes to migrate.
Eve, I'm just gonna put it at max
Yeah.
health. I'm assuming it'll fill me up.
I wonder if refreshing will fix that. I'm gonna try.
trying to-
I'm trying to reload the current page to see if that does anything.
Like, as I sip on the tea, I'm like, gosh, it doesn't have a great taste. I feel better. It's yeah. Maybe we could look for some more later.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you can message the developers?
Of Eve?
Since you no, this is for Charles.
It's better now. Reloading does bring it back down some.
Because I think that's a HTML.
There's 2 new versions that have been out since this. I just haven't updated yet.
Yeah, I think that's the HTML inside the code that's causing that issue. It's just offset too much. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, next weekend I'll try the updates because they do say there's bug fixes in them.
Yeah, so mine started off good, and then it started like trying to figure out where the parameters are supposed to be, and then it went back up to where I can't see Pathfinder anymore.
I don't know why when I reloaded, everyone went back to the other map again. All right, so anyways, the creature came bounding out of the hills to the north.
We're near the Lonely Mountain, correct? Oh, okay, I see it. I see it.
Yes.
We're midway through.
Yep, that was midday. So we make it to the base of the Lonely Mountain.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the first time I've ever been here.
We came through here, didn't we? On our way to the islands?
Yes.
Oh yes, that's right. I remember.
Got a
You
boat.
you didn't do anything here though.
Is that silver tea set cursed?
My eyes get a
When
little
you
wide.
Look at it, Dewey.
I already drank out of it.
Did you check before you
No.
drink out?
No, Eve just made it up, and I just went.
Hey, I don't think
Well,
you should
did you
blame
feel
Eve
better
on
or
this.
worse?
I'm not. I didn't check. None of us checked. None of us thought of it.
I just thought of it though. Like,
I was just super impressed that it wasn't broken. I think that's what my brain stopped on.
Yeah.
you realize that he had to fight you in such a way to make sure that that bag never hit anything in such a way to break it.
True. He was very acrobatic though. He had a lot of moves.
So is it cursed?
We'll do the inspections on it.
Do you feel better or worse after you
I
drink?
feel
that
a
first
lot
cup
better
of-
after drinking. I don't know if it was
Oh,
her
okay.
tea or maybe it's a healing tea set.
Maybe
you
it's
drink
the tea
from it-
set. Yeah. I
But
I think it might have been.
Or
I think it might
maybe
have been her
it's just that
tea.
your shoe is not messed up anymore.
I mean, she's really good at finding herbs and things like that.
Yeah.
So maybe it was the tea. Maybe it was the tea.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, you're at the base of the Lonely Mountain. Are you going to set up camp
Yeah.
and then try to contact them in the morning? Okay.
One fireball in the woods, and the paranoia begins about new items. From G, imagine that.
Okay, the night passes without anything going on. And by now, your ring is back engaged.
Yay!
Did you have any more dreams?
No, I didn't have any dreams.
We always had multiple dreams. Good
Well, I mean,
dreams.
I did have like 2 or 3. I told you about the second one, but the last one, I think it was the most clear, and I feel like we got all the necessary information
Okay.
from that last one. Yeah.
We are kind of near some shoreline. Maybe we could kind of travel along it when we go south.
Sure, we could take a look. I mean, I guess the only thing I can think of is check the shells. I mean, that was the last
Wait,
thing. The
Yeah, all the shells, or
yeah, just I don't know. I guess you pick them up and
is it just
Put 'em to your
seashells,
ear.
or like eggshells, or
no,
turtle
seashells.
shells?
No, don't go killing any turtles.
I wasn't gonna kill a turtle. Why do you gotta kill things? You just saw I just did a thing without killing them.
Okay, well, but no, seashells.
Okay, don't kill the seashells.
Yes. If it's got something living in it, it's technically not a seashell.
You still put
Just-
that up to your face?
I wouldn't, because some things could kill
Why are
you.
you making us do this, Akar?
I told you I had a dream. I had a dream
It's been
that we find the seashell and everything will be all right.
Okay, it's the morning, you've eaten your breakfast, and you're at the base of the mountain. What do you do?
message Steve. And have we seen or know how far away the dwarven fortifications were previously?
Well, they were at the edge of the new Fire Scar, which is about a half day's ride away. But the new Fire Scar is gone.
Yeah, we should have asked Riven if they were still there. Maybe the kobolds know.
Alright, you message them, and when you message them, a section of the side of the mountain opens up, and some kobolds are there waiting for you.
Alright, Eve.
Let's go, guys.
Hi!
Hi.
Hatala.
Hello. I mean, hi.
Uh,
Just
I guess we're walking in.
Yep, they let you back in and close the secret door again.
So Eve, you were telling me about this kobold named Steve.
Yeah,
Are we gonna meet him?
if he's not busy, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty infamous with this party, I guess.
He's a pretty cool dude.
Eventually, you see Steve come up.
Hey,
Hello, Steve.
Is that
I'll
Steve?
give him a. Yeah,
Hi.
this is a car.
Well met.
What can we do
Um,
for that?
Just say you give him the spiel
What?
that Core does. You've heard the
Yeah,
spiel
I'll do it
several times.
exactly like Core does it.
Same
Mhm.
inflections and everything, even the accent.
Black dragons are bad. We don't like them, but they're okay. They're just kind of smelly.
Well, do you think you can sneak past any of them?
Yeah, we should be able to go through their swamp without any problem. They generally leave us kobolds alone.
Sweet.
But we can't get into their fortress, most likely. They would probably not like that. We can explore the swamp, and there shouldn't be anything dangerous enough to really mess with us.
That'd be great. We could just get a layout of what's there.
Or pieces of the dragons, or Talon, or if they say somebody's name.
If you give us treasure, we can offer it to the dragons, and they will allow us to speak to them. They love having their egos stoked. Kobolds tend to do it to try to join their service.
That's an interesting fact I didn't know of.
Give them 361 gold and 20 platinum.
You couldn't have given them something cool.
Kobolds don't
This is
have much
everything we have.
Let's go
Most
find
kobolds
something.
don't actually have much money, so that should work. Make it seem
also,
like dumb kobolds trying to get help.
I also give them a few rings and necklaces that I've been working on, but probably failed on
Okay,
in the past.
this will work. Where are we going? No swamps near here.
Briggenmeyer. I show them the map where they are to where it is.
We can bring them to the tree. So they can go. Isn't it close to the tree?
That's much closer.
At least a few days travel. Closer.
They basically have a team of about 8 of the kobolds that have wings there. We have squad prepared.
Oh, do you
We give
guys ready to go all through today? Get you set up there?
no need to wait.
Anybody
Okay.
need any healing before you guys leave?
Actually, yes.
Alright, I'll get on it.
They take you in the back, and you see a couple kobolds that are sick with diseases.
Okay.
One of us needs to probably go through first to let the guard know that we're allowing them through.
Huh?
Just
Oh, I see what you're saying, Akar. You can go ahead and do that
Yeah.
while Eve goes do
okay.
that.
I'll wherever we're gonna set the portal up, I'll go through and talk to the guard and be like, hey, we're letting
Okay.
some kobolds blah blah blah.
So you use remove disease.
Yeah.
Okay. You cure them of all their ills, and they're very happy that you have removed the diseases from them. And Steve comes up, hey, tugs on your armor's hem, basically. We've been trying to find the area above where the Dorvies lived, and we found this and thought you might like it.
I'll take it. What
And
is
it's something metallic or something that has been wrapped in cloth.
It's a teapot.
it? I guess I'll open it up.
Okay, and it's a mirror.
Okay. I'm really scared of this item. I don't know why. I just...
He's like, yeah, mirror weird. It looked weird to look through.
Everybody's okay to look through it though?
We all look weird in mirror.
Okay, I'll look at myself.
You look at yourself, you seem normal.
Steve, you want to look at it while I look at you? Do it.
When you point it to Steve, you see all the elemental energy running through him.
Need it.
Oh,
Come here.
please.
Look at this mirror.
It's
And
a
you
mirror.
see all the different cracks in him.
What? I'm a crackhead.
Well, I'm definitely keeping this thing.
It's cool.
Did y'all forget the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot about it.
It was on the way into the mountain.
Yeah, it was part of the,
Yeah,
the
all I-
pass through for the dwarven area.
All I could think of was I didn't want to look in that mirror because the last time I looked in that mirror is when I found out that the thing was in me
Yep.
for reals.
Hatala, but it might make you feel better to look at it now.
I don't know, honestly.
Hey,
Not
why,
yet. Not yet.
Hatala?
Not ready. Not
why is
ready.
everybody freaking out about this mirror? What's the significance
Here,
of
look
this?
at it.
I'll look at the mirror.
And you can see the entirety of your chest, the cracks throughout your body. You have lots of cracks that you've never noticed.
Oh,
You're a crack body.
that makes sense. That's somewhat terrifying.
I'm just gonna slowly turn it on.
Yeah, we don't like the look, so we cover with paper or cloth.
Okay, I'll cover it back up, and I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I don't have a bag of holding, guys. I don't know you can put this in there or not, but
Do we put on a shield and make our enemies look at themselves in the mirror before they fight us?
To be honest, I don't want to put it in the bag of holding, but I mean, yeah, that's probably a smart idea. It's probably
is it like
very-
is it kind of small? I can just put it in my regular bag if it's kind of small.
You can put it in your backpack.
Yeah, that'll work. And I'll with it wrapped up.
a mirror chest plate? Look at yourself. Do you fear yourself?
Look at what you truly are.
I mean, it always worked on Mumra.
All right. Are you going to take them through the tree and
I was assuming
deposit them in the
once the
forest?
car gets back, yep. It all
All right.
needed to do.
Yep, they're good. They know that we're letting them through. We have what, eight coming through? Is that what is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They said any more than 8, and they're gonna kill the last.
What?
They're gonna kill them all.
Why?
So,
No, just
yeah,
tell
well,
them
I'm
not
trying
to.
Hey,
Why?
hey,
Why?
hey, hey.
We might invite
I
Steve
said
over for a
8.
dinner. You know,
I said 8. I
he's
said
put us
8.
up before. Go tell him we
Okay.
got a few more.
Hold on, I'll tell them about
My
Steve.
goodness.
But they said that they're willing to let 8 through and no more.
Hey,
So
You- Put
hang
your
on, I'll-
put your foot
Seemed
down a
that
car.
Unreasonable.
hang on, I'll be right back. No, they tell them about Steve. Like, yeah, there's a cobalt named Steve. He's really cool
This
dude.
guy, like,
yeah.
I don't
know.
Don't mess with
It's
Steve.
like you would
he
think
may
you would have
come-
some kind of some pull
he
or
may,
some
he may
authority
come
in the
through
tree.
here and there, but yeah. So yeah,
Like I've
you
never
guys
heard
need
him
to
say
calm
like no
down.
to us before.
You guys got to calm
Yeah.
down. Just because if they say it, you at least talk to them before
I
you
feel like
kill
he's
them.
trying to make it sound more complicated, so it sounds like he did more. Is that
Oh,
possible?
I'm talking to the cards.
Well, we know what you're doing.
Yeah.
but this is like half of a
Oh
phone
yeah, I can't hear you.
conversation.
Sorry.
It's
Blah,
like-
blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So just talk to them first. If they attack, then kill. But yeah.
How
We have
about
a
how
lot
about
of
if it's
people-
losing his mind.
a car? Just we're doing a.
I can't hear you. I'm inside the portal. You
He's
gotta
in the
poke your head.
portal.
How
You
are
gotta
we
poke your
hearing
head
him
through the
then?
portal. Well,
We're
because
not.
he's just talking.
I'm, after like
I'm doing
after
the
what
normal
seems like
card thing.
way too long to say, hey, we're bringing. I'll go through and clear. It's like, hey, we're just bringing kobolds through. We're clearing everyone.
That's what I said.
Why did you come back with it? Doesn't matter. So-
Keith,
I responded. I said,
I know.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
He's like, you have gym door thing?
See?
We find gym door.
Where?
And he takes you over to a room where they've been restoring some of the dwarven ruins, and there's a doorway, and next to it is a little, basically like a lectern, is a small gem. Weird, it don't do nothing, but it looked like yours.
Somebody has to take a look at that because I don't.
It's a portal key, I think.
Well, yeah, I don't deal with that.
I mean, they don't have like.
It's a portal frame that does not have a thing in it.
Can we check it just to make sure? Because there was one at the like basin with like the Minotaur lady that we evacuated through. There's like another person there. I don't know how I would tell that it's the same one, but if it's blank or if it
This
actually
is not
goes.
This is not that room. This is a totally different room.
Okay. This is,
This is an archway that does not have a receptacle for putting a gem in.
we're able to install that?
No. It's permanently installed in the room. It's part of the room.
This like a one-way. I know we know enough about portals to make sense of this. I feel like I'm doing a bad job.
You're looking at an archway, and on a little table next to it is a gem.
So we put that gem in the thing.
You can take the gem with you and
How
put it
about-
into a portal.
Yeah. I feel like we have a one-way at our tree, and that's what it reminds us of, right? We can slot it in at our tree and come here.
You don't know. You've never put it in a portal to see where that gem
Be-
goes.
There is a gem that we can take. There is a frame that doesn't work.
Yeah, a receiving portal that's not currently active.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for that clarification, Atala. I was getting tripped
I
up
would-
on the fact that there was no receptacle. I've
I'll
never
take
seen
it-
a one-way portal.
I'm gonna go back through the portal to the tree and go ahead and try to slot it in there.
All right, you put it in one of the empty doorways, and the portal opens on your end.
Great. I'll tell the guards, be ready. I don't know what's coming through. I'm assuming it's the... Alright, I want to step through.
All right, you step through, and you're back in the room again.
Alright, I want to step back through and tell the guards, it's okay. We know where this one goes now. This was gonna be to the Lonely Mountain. You can go ahead and...
That's a
I'm gonna get
different
my
bar,
chalk-
Get him.
I'm getting my chalk out, and I'm gonna write Lonely Mountain.
It's
kill it.
it's store. It's store. It's not core. It's store.
Stay, it's Kobold.
All right. So yes,
It's
you
the
now have
extra Kobold.
You now have the key to the Lonely Mountain.
Okay.
And the kobolds are fascinated by the now glowing door in their house.
I think we should just tell the tree that any of these kobolds can come in whenever they want.
You told him.
Yes, I did.
I was trying to explain that, but there was arguments, and yeah.
They just listen to me, so.
I mean, yeah, I can see why.
So do you tell the kobolds they're allowed to go through?
Mhm.
Steve looks through and then hops back, then hops through, then hops back. He's like, it's another place that wasn't here before. Is that like you?
Yeah, sure.
Where is the other place?
Show him on the map.
Far away.
He looks at the map. How do we fit there?
You zoom in.
Enhance.
Where is other place? Not where on map. Where is other place? What is other place? We are in mountain.
Tree.
3.
It's a tree. There's
That a tree?
yes, there's also caves under the tree.
Oh. Neat. What is tree for?
Home for us.
Life.
Ah.
And protecting
Magic.
the forest.
We also have several other people staying there. A little village
And
popping
lots-
up.
Lots
Oh,
of spiders.
yes, there's lots of spiders. We will
Nope.
talk to them. Car, can you go talk to Yanati? Let them know not
No,
to eat.
don't send him. You
Don't-
don't have
Oh,
enough
It's too late.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hold
that
on,
the
give me an
spiders don't
hour,
eat.
I'll be right
Don't
back.
eat these
It's gonna be
dragons. Don't eat the green dragon people. Tiny dragon people.
So yeah, hey, so there's gonna be guys that come through that kind of look like a dragon, but they're not really a dragon. They have long tails. They kind of walk, the hind legs. They're good. We're gonna try to establish some type of trade with them. See if we can help them out. But yeah, they don't mean anybody any harm. They might seem a little scary, but they're not really that scary. They're actually pretty cool individuals. So yeah, don't kill them. They're pretty awesome.
Okay. We are going to stop here now. I think y'all have done enough for today. All right. Eve, you get 75 bonus experience for good role playing and for calling out defeat things. Core, you get 100 experience for good role playing, for burning shoes in the whole grasslands, and for your WrestleMania time. Needip, you get 25 experience for your wonderful slap fest.
Thank you. Do my part. I'll slap Corgan just for him.
Katala, you get 25 experience for hello, hi,
Hi. Hi.
and or 25 experience for your friendship? ?
Right.
That's fun.
Well, thank everyone for joining us. Until our next adventure.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.